Yeah, y'all, you can feel it in your body. Like every 12 gauge shotty shell hits your body. You don't want to need to find your ass a hobby. You carbon copy. Your niggas trying to clone us. Delonia, super microphonist. You know this. Come on, man. Yo, what up? What up? Let me see. Let me check the YouTube and shit. Make sure we in here. Let me see. Let me check YouTube and shit. Make sure we in here. All right, we in here. What up? What up? What's going on? Joe Blast, what's good? Cool, calm, and collected. What's good? April MC, what's good? Joe K, what's good? Yo, these cats was in here from 922. Joseph Jada, what up? Keith Joe, what up? Joe K, what up? April MC, thanks for putting in the links. Yo, get that Game Kings documentary, man. Check that Game Kings documentary. It will change your life. Get the Game Kings documentary, man. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping on the classic. You feel me? Let me see. Gerald Roberts, what up? What's good? What's good? Let me see. Oh, I don't have the banner joint moving. Let me double check the calling number. Yo, yo, yo. The show. You are now in the Hoover queue. All right, we in there. So y'all could I could call in. But I mean, the phone lines are up, but you know, I'm gonna talk my shit before we get to the phone lines. I just want to kind of let more people get into the building before I start talking my shit. Luis Alpha Hernandez Omega, Luis Hernandez, Entrepreneur King, Alan Marks, Freddie Sharp, what up, what up, what up? Vam CG, what up, what up, what up? Thank you guys for rocking with us. Thank you guys for hanging out. Big Daddy. What up, Beck? What up? BEC, I don't know. Howitz MC. Anybody who got any ideas of what I'm talking about in the title, you understand? Put what you think I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. Or put your interpretation of what I'm talking about in the chat. What up, April? How you doing, girl? Chilling. Deshaun Brown, what's up? Rashid Camis, what's up? Look, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your names right, so forgive me. All right, it's 50. I see 56 people watching. I don't know. Let's see if I can wait. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till like 70 or 60, something like that. Let's get into the 60s at least. You feel me? But anybody who, all right. So Joe Blast says instead of putting so much focus on a woman, put it in yourself. Yep. Let me see. You talking about dudes need to invest in the BBM? In the BBM? Sometimes I don't know what the fuck these acronyms are, so forgive me. BBM, black something. I don't know. Lance Rivera, can you tell it put in what BBM is? I'm not familiar with a lot of these practice conversation with women. Yo, Mr. Hernandez, you're always trolling, man. You never fucking stop. Oh, now it's only 48 people. It's fucked up. Fucked up. Niggas is leaving. Okay, well, I guess they don't want the game. Nathan B. Girls would be more attracted to you if you put time and energy into yourself. Exactly. Versus putting it into them. Exactly. Yep. Lance Rivera. Oh, BBM. Bad Boy. Okay, there you go. That's my shit too. That's fucked up. But invest in the BBM. Invest in yourself, period, man. Invest in yourself. But yeah, the BBM, that's a good place to start. Bad Boy membership. I should have known that. I've seen that before. My bad, man. I should have known that shit. But I guess for anybody else who's unclear, that's good. If you make less than 50K a year as a man, you should not have a girlfriend or a wife. Aces, that's not true. That's not true, because there's a lot of guys out there who they got game where they get a girl in their life, and then that's when they up their value. You understand? Because they know how to run game and inspire the girl to help them get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about the money, but what it's about is about a plan. It's about your own thought process and how you think. You know what I'm saying? Dress Italian, drive German, and spend Arab. Yeah. All right, we back up to 60. Miles look like Styles P. Yeah, talk that shit. Yeah, we about to talk that shit. All right, so check it out, man. So if y'all look in the description, right? I talked about how it was a quote from this chick on HuffPost. Her name is Megan Tull. And she said that it's our responsibility to take time to develop our gifts and talents so we can best serve others. Investing in yourself is an example of self-love. You must love yourself before you can expect others to love you. You understand? But I would switch that up a little bit and say you must love yourself before you can expect to love others. You understand? And what I mean by that is showing love to others. How do you really show love to others? Right? How can you show love to others unless you're in a position to give love? And how can you give love if you don't have it? You understand? And love, when we talk about love, like, oh, thanks for showing love. If somebody give you some money, that's showing love. If somebody, shares your video or retweets your tweet, that's showing love. That's support. You understand? But for example, in order for me to retweet your tweet, I gotta have a valid, Twitter account. Right. In order for me to share your video, I got to have my own account. I got to have my own shit set in place before I could take care of anybody else or anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we talk about manhood. We talk about dealing with these women. It's about leadership. You understand? It's about taking care of business. It's about, what we call having your shit together. Right. And a lot of guys think, oh, you got to have, the money, and like this guy, Rashid Khamis, he's talking about, dress Italian, drive German, and spend Arab, which is cool. And those are cool goals to have. But what I'm saying is before you even get there, you're when having your shit together starts with inside you. You got to have your mind right. Right. You got to have your mind right, your heart right, your health right, your emotions right. You got to be emotionally healthy. You got to be physically healthy. Right. You have to be able to relate to people. You have to be in a certain place, a certain space where you're good. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're in the airplane and they telling you about if the oxygen mask come down, they tell you to put your oxygen mask on first before you even put it on your kids. You understand? And there's a reason for that. The point is that if you're not doing good, then how can you do good to and for others? How can you be good to and for others? You get what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of us men, or a lot of us dudes, a lot of males forget. And it's really sad, because when we focus on the female, when we focus on doing things for the female, when we focus on making sure she's good and investing all of our time, energy, money, resources, attention, everything on her, you never win. You never win, because the female, she gonna be what she gonna be, but she's not anything for you to build on. She's something to help you build. You understand? Because if you don't train a chick to help you build, all she's going to end up doing is taking. So if you're putting all your energy, all your focus, everything that you got into that female, you're going to lose, because her nature is to take. Her nature is to take. You understand? Unless you can instill game in her otherwise, you understand? Her nature is to take. So what's the solution? Right? Because again, ain't no MGTOW shit over here. You understand? If we talk about female nature, I'm gonna also give you the solution. I'm also gonna let you know how to move. And how you move is you take care of yourself. You take care of your business. You understand? You build on what you got going on for yourself. You understand? And it's not about being selfish. But Jay-Z said this shit long time ago. He said, how can I help the poor if I'm one of them? You get what I'm saying? How can you do anything for anyone else if you're not good? A lot of dudes, they want to spend money on chicks. They want to take trips, take girls on trips. They want to fly chicks out. Next time, before you pay for a plane ticket for a chick, think about taking yourself to another country. Think about traveling. Think about expanding your horizons. You understand? Think about what it might mean for you to learn something about a new country. You understand? Before you go out on another date with a chick, think about, like the dude said, get on the bad boy membership. You understand? It'll be more often than not, it'll be much cheaper, and you're going to learn more, and you're going to enrich yourself, because women want men who have value. You understand? Women want men who have value. The value, you have to put that value in yourself. You have to put that value in yourself. You can't think that you're going to get that value from a female. That's why it pisses me off so much when these dudes make such a big deal about a woman's looks. And it's like, yeah, everybody wants an attractive female to be around. We get it. Yeah, of course. Nobody don't want to fuck with a dog. Nobody don't want to mess with a chick that's ugly. Nobody don't really want to mess with a chick that's like super overweight and all of that stuff. Yeah, we get it. But where is her value? Where does her value lie? You understand? And if she is all about her looks, then her looks got to be putting some money in your pocket, or her looks got to be, getting you into the rooms with people of interest. You understand? Like if you're a chef, her looks got to be getting you interviews with those, expensive restaurant owners or something. You understand? Her look, she can't just be sitting there looking good. That's not value. That is not value. I mean, a lot of what it is that men love to invest in things that can be duplicated and things that are interchangeable. You know what's not interchangeable? You're the only thing in this universe that's not interchangeable. Why? Because you're built and you're created from a specific set of genetics. You understand? A specific set of genetics. That means who you are cannot be duplicated, and it can't be interchanged. It can't be replaced. But what do? You see a pretty girl. You know how many pretty girls are out there? You know how many pretty girls there are out there? You want to put all your value into the car you drive. Anybody could get into one of those cars. Anyone. You could have a friend, you could rent it, you can steal it, you can go for a test drive, you can front, you could borrow it from your man. You understand what I'm saying? You putting value into your clothes. Clothes Anybody could wear the same type of clothes. Anybody could wear the same type of jewelry. All of those material things are replaceable. The only thing that's not replaceable and interchangeable is you. So that's why you have to invest in you. You have to invest in yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it be knowledge, whether it be, you working out, learning different skills. You understand? Learning how to be more sociable, learning how to talk to girls, learning how to, learning how to fucking use social media, or learning how to play an instrument, traveling, enriching yourself. So I mean, at the very least, you'll at least have something to talk about when you actually do talk to a female. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes got it backwards. They want to invest in the female and thinking that they're gonna get some type of return. I told y'all, a woman takes just like she takes dick. Just like she takes dick. All she does is take. She's literally a black hole sucking shit up. You understand? Unless you understand game and move accordingly. So if you know she's a black hole sucking everything up, then you have to put things in place around her that cannot be totally absorbed, that she has to actually use her energy to help you. You understand? To help you to enrich yourself even more. A woman should be an enhancer. You understand? A woman, her job is to enhance. For example, when it comes to bringing forth life, you put sperm in her, and over the course of 9 months, she enhances. She has an egg, and then the sperm gets to the egg, and then that thing, it grows. You understand? Life comes from you, the man, but she enhances it. You get what I'm saying? She helps put things together, and brings forth another version of you, another generation of you. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, you have to invest in yourself. Like, for example, think about this, right? Let's look at the idea of creating a child, conceiving child, right? You have to be healthy to produce a healthy child. You understand what I'm saying? If anybody listening to this, if you are in that phase of life where you're trying to have a kid, make sure you're eating right and going to the gym. You understand? Because whatever you see in the mirror, that's the same thing genetically that's inside the sperm that you're going to put into that chick. You understand? So these are things you have to think about. This is a perfect example of why you need to invest in yourself. Because if you're going to put sperm out there, the sperm is only going to be as healthy as you are. The sperm is only going to be as intelligent as you are. The sperm is only going to be as any adjective you want to put. It's only going to be that much of what you are. You understand? So in order for you to ensure that you have a healthy child on the way, that you conceive a healthy child with this female, it would make sense for you to be eating right and going to the gym. You understand? But what happens is a lot of guys, they're just focused on the chick. They're like, oh, she's so sexy. I want to have sex with her. I want to make babies. I want to do this. I want to do that. And what do? You spend all your time trying to have sex with her, or you spend all your time having sex with her. When you need to split up some of that time. You need to put some time in the gym. You need to put some time, make sure she know how to cook and put healthy meals on your table. You understand what I'm saying? Let her know that, yo, we trying to make a kid. We trying to make a healthy kid. And I got to be the best I could be. That means I'm at the gym. I'm doing my cardio. My heart is right. I ain't got no, heart problems and no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no high blood pressure. I ain't got no diabetes. Because whatever's going on with you, that's what's going to be going on with that sperm cell. And then that's going to mix with whatever's going on with her. You understand? So you got to be up. You got to be the best. You got to be the best version of yourself. So the sperm that you put into her is healthy, is strong. Do you understand? And again, everything works together. Mentally strong, emotionally strong, and physically strong and healthy. You understand what I'm saying? All those things work together. So this is just a basic example of why you need to, focus on yourself as a man. You understand? And then everything else in life works, because If whatever amount of money you're making, you understand, that woman will benefit. Whatever amount of game that you got, that woman will benefit. Because here's the thing, here's what a lot of cats don't understand. If you have a certain level of knowledge, wisdom, and game, right? And let's just say you don't have a lot of money, but you have knowledge, wisdom, and game to the point where you know how to deal. You know, you may not have the money, but the money that you have, you know how to manage it. You understand? Let's just say you're only making a certain amount of money. You're only making $20,000-$30,000 a year. And most people, you know, in this day and age will look at that and be like, oh, you ain't doing nothing. You understand? You're low on the totem pole when it comes to this money shit, right? But here's the thing. I'm only making $20,000-$30,000 a year, but I got game. I know how to budget. I know how to make that $20,000-$30,000 work for me. You get what I'm saying? So you meet a chick and she got all her degrees and she's strong and independent, and she's making $100,000. She's six-figuring it up. She's good. But check it out. She's buying a whole bunch of shit she don't need. You understand? She's overspending at the mechanic, because every time she take her, because she's driving a Benz or some big BMW or something. But every time she take it to the shop, they're overcharging her because she don't know nothing about cars. You understand? She went and bought a house. They overcharge her for the house. You understand? Every time something happens in the house, she gotta pay the contractor to come in and fix it. Contractor's overcharging her. Why? Because she ain't got no man. She ain't got no leadership. She ain't got nothing going on. She ain't got no game. You understand? So the dude, he's making $20,000. He gets with this six-figure chick. And what does he do? He realizes, damn, bitch, you making a six-figure salary, but your value of life is no better than mine. Why? Because you have no leadership. You don't know how to budget. You don't know how to handle the money that you're making. So even though you're making more money than me, you're still living a bullshit lifestyle. You're still living a disorganized lifestyle. You're still living a low-level lifestyle, because you don't really, you got a couple of material things here and there, but at the end of the month, you're still broke. I'm only making $20,000 or $30,000, and at the end of the month, I'm saving. So what does that mean? That means I got game. That means I can take your six-figure salary, and at the end of the month, we can start putting away some money. And then now we're looking into buying real estate. Now we're looking into investing in business. Now we're on another level, because you six-figure, but you don't have the game. I'm only five figures. I'm low five figures, but I got game. Why? Because being in the situation of only having five figures forced me to learn how to manage money. Forced me to learn how to have game when it comes to only being able to have five figures, and is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of you cats is like, oh, well, if you're not me, like I don't want to, I'm not trying to name any names, and I don't totally disagree. And you should strive to be making six figures, right? But a lot of people, when they talk about high value and certain other things, they forget about the importance of wisdom, game, and knowledge. They forget about the importance of wisdom, game, and knowledge, because you can be making five figures and consider yourself a high value person. But make sure you still got to make sure you have game. You still got to make sure you know how to budget that six figures and use it to the best of your ability. Are you investing in stock? Do you even know what Robinhood is? Do you know what a mutual fund is? You understand? Or are you making six figures and you spending six figures? You understand what I'm saying? Do you know how to wait for the sales before you go buy your clothes at full price? Do you know what Groupon is? Do you know how to for certain things that you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on? Do you know how to go get them at Walmart, or how to go to Ross and Burlington and go get them instead of spending full price on your A shirts and your white tees? Do you know how to? You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things that you can do. There's a lot of different things that you can do when it comes to game and knowledge. But people, a lot of time, because we put in so much stock and so much value into external things, we don't remember about game. We don't remember about game. Do you understand what I'm saying? But remember, game has to do with leadership. Game has to do with wisdom. Game has to do with knowledge. And this is why we have, as men, we have to invest in ourselves. We got to increase our wisdom. We got to increase our intellect. We got to increase our knowledge. We got to read. We got to do a lot of things A lot of dudes shit on cold approach. You know how many things I learned by just meeting different people? Forget just talking to chicks, but just by meeting different people and being sociable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm chilling in Miami the other day and I have a conversation with somebody about, because we was talking about Robinhood and investing, and I was letting them know that Airbnb and DoorDash just went public the other day. You understand? And I'm like, yeah, get ready because it's coming, so y'all can invest in whatever. And then he was telling me, yeah, and also March and April, be on the lookout because that's when the rent and payment deferments from all this COVID shit is like, that's around the time that there's going to be a deadline for that shit. So there's going to be a shift in the economy. So you damn sure around March, April, I'm going to be looking for that. I'm going to be looking at the stock market. I'm going to be looking at my mutual funds. I'm going to be looking at different shit. And I'm going to be, prepared for whatever happens in that situation. That's game. You understand what I'm saying? And that don't have nothing to do with being a six-figure this or you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot to know, and there's a lot of value that can be placed on what's going on in here and not just what's on the outside. You feel me? So, but again, as men, if we really want to invest in women, we have to invest in ourselves, because it doesn't matter whether they know it or not, they are coming to us for leadership. They are coming to us for a lifestyle. If you don't realize it, we create the lifestyle that they live. You understand? Everything that a woman, y'all want to complain about female nature? Think about it. Everything that we do is what we allow them. Everything that they do is what we allow them to do, what we give them access to do. You understand? We are like these guys that created social media. They know that a woman's Achilles heel is attention. This is why they created all this shit. And this is why they're the richest motherfuckers on the earth right now. Think about it. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, social media is the most powerful things on this planet right now. That's because women are the consumers. They're the black hole that sucks all of it up because it's attention. So who's the richest social media? Who's one of the richest people on the earth? Zuckerman. You understand what I'm saying? What's the biggest company out there? Google. And then what do they also know about women? They love to shop. What's the biggest selling stock on the stock market right now? Amazon. You get what I'm saying? But what brought all of that shit about? These men were learning. These men were they were investing in themselves. They were building businesses based on ideas. You understand? Jeff Bezos was building his business based on his ideas. Look at Jeff Bezos is now, if not the richest dude in the world, the richest person in the world, right? He had a certain level of game and he had his wife help him out with the shit. His wife helped him to get to that point. You understand? Because he had a certain level of game where he knew what he wanted to do and he was investing in his own idea. And guess who recognized the value of his own idea? His wife. And his wife helped him to get to where he is. You understand? But that didn't come from him focusing on his wife and say, oh, well, I just want to take care of you, baby. And I just want to. No, he was in the garage thinking to himself, yo, I'm going to start selling books online. And then I'm going to start selling other things online. And then all of a sudden, now you can sell every goddamn thing online. And now he's the richest man in the world. And then he got divorced. And now I think his ex-wife is the richest woman in the world. You get what or one of them. You get me? But the point of the matter is all of that came about because he put the investment in himself and in his own idea. I said this before. I don't know if y'all know about this dude named Hybrid MGTOW. He calls himself Lord Hybrid now. He's on YouTube, but he did this video and I'll never forget it. He said, yo, sometimes you gotta take a chick to the mall and let her watch you buy yourself something expensive. You understand? So she could understand who she's dealing with, understand the type of man she's dealing with. You understand? And that example again is about material things, but still, it still sets a precedent. It still sets an example to let the woman know that you're willing to invest in yourself. What up, Kelly Moore? How you doing, bro? Thanks for thanks for hanging out in the chat. Toussaint Louverture, Razor Ramon, appreciate y'all. Daddy Cool, fucking Daddy Cool, the top spade. All right, what up? What up? You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself, guys. That's the only way that you can truly invest in women, because what we do develops into ideas, and then ideas develop into things. And because of that love that we have for ourselves, those ideas affect the world in different positive ways that, and you have no idea. You have no idea how they can affect the world. You have no idea how they can affect the world, because I'm positive that, when these guys, Zuckerberg and Bezos and all these different dudes, when they were coming up with these ideas, I'm sure that they didn't totally know that they were going to affect the world like this. But think about any idea that you have in your mind right now. It needs to be invested in. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be put to the forefront. Like, this is what I meant this is originally what I meant when I told y'all, be on your purpose. You understand? This is what I really meant when I said be on your purpose. Meaning that you have to invest in what's in here and what's in here. You understand? You have to invest in that. That's what chicks are attracted to. If you really want to attract chicks, you have to invest in yourself. You have to, like I said, be on your purpose. I mean, you still got to holler at them, though. You still got to be sociable. You still got to be able to carry a conversation. But that's what I mean when I say be on your purpose. I mean to invest in yourself, invest in your own ideas. You understand? Be willing to even lose a chick, because here's what's going to happen too. You're going to have a lot of times that chicks are going to distract you. Chicks are going to put you in a position where she's going to make you think that you're supposed to be putting things with her. You understand? You're supposed to be putting everything on her. You understand? I think we got a call. Let me see. 725. Yellow.
Hey, what's up, Miles? This is Eric from the chat.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Did you donate?
Hey, man. Yeah, man. How is your dick hard right now? Can you check for me? You know how big it is?
Yeah. So we got to invest in ourselves, gentlemen. That's really what it's all about. That is really what it's all about, man. Yo, K-Zag, I sent you the link, bro. I sent you the link. So if you wanna get on. Like for example, Lucario and I'd done videos on this where Lucario and I, we were, when we first started out with this YouTube shit and doing all of this shit, sometimes we didn't have a whole lot of money and we had to spend money on, video editing software and all this type of shit. And like for me personally, my chick was looking at me like, yo, what are you doing? You're wasting money. You understand? And I was like, nah. I was like, I had to ignore her. I had to literally fucking ignore her and fucking buy the software and do what I had to do because I believed in myself. I bet on myself. You understand what I'm saying? I believed in what I was doing, and I went ahead and invested in my own ideas and what I was trying to do. And we're here now. And now I out earn my, that's the same woman that I'm talking about. I earn her now. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that to show off or to gloat or nothing. But the point is, if I had said to myself, you know what, you're right. Let me stop wasting my time and my money on this idea and this passion that I have for what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do what you want me to do. I wouldn't be here now. I would just literally wouldn't be here now. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be very, very, very careful how you do shit, man. You got to be. Hold on, guys. Let me just. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful how you do shit. And you gotta be careful. These chicks, they will make you think that you're supposed to give up on your idea, that you're supposed to, because they don't know. And it's not even their fault. It's not even their fault. They're not aware of what you're trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? They're not aware of what you're trying to do. They just feel like, well, why are you wasting money on that? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They don't know. And it's really not their place to know. You understand? And that's why it's dangerous for you to have that 50-50 partnership mentality when it comes to relationships. No, like, I'm the coach, you're my star player. You understand what I'm saying? And it's up to the coach to do the research. It's up to the coach to figure out the game plan, and then let the team know, and then have them execute. You get what I'm saying? That's how it works. K-Zag, and I just sent you the joint again. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, man. You got to invest in yourself. That's how you actually invest in women. You understand? Like, all of these Instagram chicks that you see, they're at these different places. Everywhere they go, they look like they're on vacation. You think they're there by themselves? You really think they're there by themselves? These chicks are living off of rich dudes. You know what I'm saying? These chicks are living off of rich dudes. These chicks are, chilling at the pool because some dude flew them out from, to somewhere. You understand? But that's because that man, whoever that man is, he invested in himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying you're supposed to be tricking on these chicks or whatever. But hey, if that's what you want to do with your money, hey, you a man, do what the fuck you gonna do with your money. But what I'm saying is, you couldn't have the option to do that unless you invested in yourself. See what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, spend all their time, chasing vagina, and that's all they thinking about. And it's like, yo, there's so much more to life, guys. There's so much more to life. There's so much more going on. But let me see. We gotta set goals for ourselves. I'm looking at that same article from Megan Tull from HuffPost. You talking about setting goals, honor your intuition. That's just what I was talking about just now. About I had an idea that I was trying to invest in, and my chick didn't realize it, and she was telling me I was wasting my time, wasting my money. You can't listen to that, because remember, she's not the leader. She's not the leader of the relationship, so you can't really listen to that shit. You gotta trust your own intuition as a man. You understand? Invest time into your creativity. Invest in building your confidence. Read educational books. You know what I'm saying? Expand your knowledge, your intellect. Attend seminars. Like, this is basically the bad boy membership right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a bad boy membership, or get on the Patreon, and patreon.com/Mr. Lucario. Take care of your health. I was talking about earlier. If you're trying to make a baby, you got to eat right. You got to take care of your health. You see what I'm saying? Work on your happiness. And I was talking about being emotionally healthy. You understand? Work on your bucket list. That's more, setting your goals. And she got some other things here. But yeah, man, you got to invest in yourself, guys. So Kelly Moore says, as a man, are we, let me see, as a man, are we, do we have a right to die for what we believe in? Bro, if you're living your life, and there's nothing that you believe in that you would die for, there's probably something missing. There's probably something missing. You understand? Like, if you have nothing to die for, then what are you living for? It's like a double-edged question. You understand? If you're not willing to die for something, then what are you living for? Meaning, again, going back to purpose, what's your purpose? What is your purpose? You understand? How are you trying to make an impact on this world before you leave? You understand? All of us are going to do it in different ways. All of us are going to do it in different ways. But what's your way? How are you going to make this world better before you leave it? See what I'm saying? It says a man's life is love, and A woman's life is love, and a man's love is life. Miles, Miles look like Styles P. That's a Fonte Coleman quote. That's off a Little Brother album. That's off a Little Brother album. But yeah, if you don't have, if there's nothing in your life that you believe in so heavy that you're willing to die for it, then it speaks to a lack of purpose. You understand? Like, 50 Cent talked about get rich or die trying. Your man Jay-Z talked about, I rather he said something about I rather something than live dormant. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have something, in your life that means something to you. You may not actually want to die for shit, you know what I'm saying? Because most people are afraid to die. But me personally, some things I feel like I'm willing to die for. I feel like I'm willing to fucking die for. Like, there are certain things that, like, for example, if certain people threaten me in a certain way, then we all going down. We're all going down. Like, when it comes to my freedoms, or when it comes to like some dudes talk about being extorted, or like, say I owned a shop, and I'm or something like that, and then the neighborhood gangsters coming to my shop talking about he needs 60% of my profits every week, or else something gonna happen to me. Okay, then. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me go over here. And I'm coming back. I'm coming back with my shotgun, and then we're gonna have to take care of business. You understand? Because I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. But that's just me personally. That's something I'm willing to fucking die for. K Zag, what up? What up? What up? What up? It's been a minute, man. Where you been?
Sitting in the fucking garage, man. Chilling, man.
You look like you're about to drop, man. Look, it look cold as shit. Where you at?
Man, bro. It's 50-something degrees, but it's a bunch of noise. I got a bunch of people in the crib, so I'm waiting for them to all go to bed so I can go back. And let me just say this real quick.
Yeah.
Normally when I do the YouTube joint and I'm on the computer, I live in a loft house where the upstairs isn't separated. It's just a banister and shit, so you can hear everything. So I'm waiting for all these motherfuckers to go into every room they're gonna go into, so I can get back up there and peace and shit, and I can take off all this bullshit. But anyway, man, I'm in the garage waiting for all the bullshit to die down. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, gotcha. That's what's up. So what's your take on the topic? Invest in women by investing in yourself.
Well, it's funny because your homie Lucario, he did a Facebook post.
Yeah.
And he says you're responsible for your girlfriend.
Mm.
And a lot of niggas was like, no, I'm not responsible for her. Only if we get married, and then when she's liable to me via marriage, financially and all that other shit, and she got my last name, then I'm responsible. And I'm like, no, nigga, that's not the way that shit works. I'm like, first of all, you cannot make no woman responsible to you financially because of marriage. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you run your household how you run it, regardless of what the law says.
Right.
But when niggas took it wrong, and it goes with this title, because you invest in yourself. Number one, when you invest in yourself, you're gonna have some standards, some principles that you expect anyone that come into your life to live up to.
Mm-hmm.
And what a lot of niggas' problem is, they have separate principles and standards for women versus for the niggas they invite into their life. And you don't separate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You should have a set of standards and principles for anybody that you invite into your life. And what a lot of niggas don't understand, manhood is a solo journey. Nigga, it's not a companionship journey. It's a solo journey. And along the way, you're trying to ascend to something. You're trying to be better than you were. You're trying to be a better man tomorrow than you are today. You try to be a better man today than you were yesterday. Women ain't got shit to do with that journey.
Facts.
But along the way, you're human. You're going to want some companionship. So what you do is you say, you know what? I'm on a journey. I'm going somewhere. I'm willing to invite people into my life that don't interfere with my journey. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Or that can enhance my journey.
I don't need someone. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, or that can enhance the journey, like make
Yeah,
it
they can
better,
enhance the journey.
make it
Yeah,
more
yeah,
effective.
that can make the road. That can make the road you travel a little more pleasant because you have
Right.
someone beside you that rocks with you and that goes with what you're trying to do. But the problem with a lot of niggas' journeys, a lot of niggas either slow down their journey for a bitch, or they take a turn or a fork in the road for a bitch.
Right.
No, you don't do that. You stay the course. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, when you talk about investing in yourself, it's like investing in women. Once a woman sees that you have a journey, like you always, and LaCar talk about being on your purpose. Part of being on your purpose is having a journey and having a goal.
A direction.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when you're on that, when women fuck with you, they're going to see this guy is not the type of guy where he's going to move where I want to move. He's not going to slow down and do what I want to do to where he feel like I'm happy now. If he on that type of shit, this is what the fuck I'm doing. If you with it, ride with me. If you ain't, get the fuck off.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, I'm a train. Like, I'm a train and I'm going. Now, I'm going to make a couple of stops to refuel.
Right.
When I refuel, I'll pick up a good bitch. Okay?
Right.
If she ain't good, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to slow down the train and kick her off, but I'm still going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my life don't stop for no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of niggas got to understand. When you talking about investing in yourself, make yourself a priority. No woman should be the center of your universe. You are the center of your universe. And when you meet the right chick, she would understand her place in it. That's all I got on that.
Exactly. That's real shit. And that's an important thing you bring up. Her understanding her place in it. And the thing that, like, for example, with the phrase that Lucario posted, your girlfriend is your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
It's your responsibility to train her, to teach her where her place is in your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Because what a lot of dudes do is, for example, you ever had a pet? You ever had a dog?
They all died, bro. This is the house of death. Don't let them live here. But I had it. I get you though. I get you.
No, but cool. These bitches don't be listening.
I've had dogs, fish, cats, all that shit.
I told this chick to text me, and she fucking still texting me on a fucking dating app. Anyway, so but see, again, when you just bring the pet home or the dog home, right?
Yeah, no,
they're gonna shit everywhere, piss everywhere, and anywhere where they figure, wherever it, you know what I'm saying? They're animals. What do you have to do? You got to train the motherfucker. You got to let them know, not inside. Because here's the thing. They're gonna piss wherever the fuck they want. You have to let them know, no, pissing and all that shit is for outside. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm letting you go on this journey together. I'm the owner, you're the pet. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do what I tell you to do. You're not just gonna piss and shit wherever the hell you think is good, because you're a fucking dog. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with a chick. If you don't set the rules, if you don't set the boundaries, she gonna do and say whatever she want, and she's not gonna take your ideas or whatever you got going on with you important necessarily. You understand? You have to let her know, yo, this is important. This comes first. You understand? Because as I ascend, like you were saying, as I ascend, if you ride it with me, you're gonna ascend too. You understand what I'm saying? But the problem is a lot of guys don't have that ascension mentality, that purpose mentality, that direction, journey mentality, where it's like they meet a chick and they be like, so what you want to do? Oh, and the chick is looking at you like, nigga, I'm riding along with you. What do you want to do, nigga? I thought it was 50-50. I thought we was a team. What? Oh,
that's the problem.
That's what you think? All right, nigga, here it go. So you're going to take me to the store. You're going to buy me this. You're going to take me out to dinner. We're going to do this. And then when we get back home, I'm going to go out for a girls' night and go suck some other nigga's dick because you don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. You get what I'm saying?
There you go.
You have no idea what you want to do with your life. You really brought me into your life to ask me what I want to do? I don't want to do nothing but live a good lifestyle that you provide. So if you don't know what the fuck you want to do, let me tell you what to do. Do you understand? And then enough dudes out here, they go, okay. You see what I'm saying?
See,
all right,
Miles, bro. But that's the problem, bro. It's like this. Think about it like this. So these niggas, they really want a woman who is cooperative, compliant, and submissive.
Right.
In order for her to be all those things and to play her position, she needed a leader, a masculine leader to play his. Right. Because a woman will not be all those things to a nigga who can't lead.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about you responsible for your girlfriend, now, and this is especially true if you're cohabitating, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Right. Because now that you're in her life, and I heard you say this before, Miles, you was dating a chick, she was a nurse, right? Mm-hmm. And you had to kind of watch what she was spending her money on. Because it's like, if we together, you just can't do what the fuck you want to do. Right. Because your spending habits, good or bad, they have a direct or indirect impact on me. And if I'm the captain of this shit, now you could be the co-captain, but you ain't the captain. I am. So if I'm the captain of this ship, I got to watch what you do, because what you do can have a negative impact on what I'm doing. Like we talked about. We're trying to ascend. If you got fucked up credit and bad spending habits, you can fuck my shit up. Exactly. If I invite you in my life. Exactly. So when Carl posted that shit, you responsible for your girlfriend, motherfucker, you goddamn right you are.
Damn right. Yo, listen, bro, I forgot. I think it was somebody talking about, I think it was Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to him, man. Because I don't totally agree with every idea, but he spits a lot of decent game. He was talking about these chicks with their fucking degrees, bro. They be in 6-figure debt, bro. You understand what I'm saying? 6-figure debt. And you're getting with this chick looking at how cute she is, and then you marry the bitch, or not just marry the bitch, but let's just say you get on a lease with a bitch to move in together. That type of shit fucks with your credit, nigga.
Yes, it does.
So here it is. 6 figures. She's spending all of her goddamn money, and she not paying that fucking student loan back. And y'all on a lease together, or y'all own a house together, or God forbid y'all got married, and you ain't even know. Like that. Yo, there's a fucking commercial on Quicken Mortgage. They have this fucking commercial where they say, so many people are together and they're getting ready to buy a house together, but how much do you know about the person you're getting ready to buy a house with? And the man and the woman is talking to each other, and the nigga didn't know that the bitch had she I don't know what the commercial is, but she was like, he didn't know that she had 2 abortions. He didn't know that she got fucking school loan debt. He didn't know that her credit score was like 300. You get what I'm saying? And y'all niggas is focused on the pussy. Y'all niggas is focused on the goddamn pussy. Nah, nigga. Nah, I need to know that no matter what's going on, you are coachable. Because if you do have debt, I need to put you under a strict fucking budget. And I talked about it before, how I was with my woman, and we was in the house, and I put the budget down, and she didn't trust me, bro. I had to literally drag her kicking and screaming to follow the budget. And then after a couple of months, when she saw what was going down, we were saving money. We had more money to spend. And she was like, oh my God. Like, it clicked in her mind that, oh shit, you're my leader. You're my king. I fucks with you.
There you go. There you go.
Because she never had that.
No, go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro.
No. You good.
No, let me tell you how I move. When if I'm about to cohabitate with a bitch, okay, like let's say she got a car, and I look at her car and I say, so what year is your car? She'll tell me. I say, so when did you buy it? So how many years you got left? What is your interest rate? Okay, how much do you pay on it? What's your insurance? Right. Then I'll ask her, like, if I know she got a degree, I'll say, so what's your monthly payment to that degree, and how many years you got left? Right. And then the final thing, before we sign the lease together, I say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to share credit reports. Print out your shit. I'm going to print out my shit. I got to see everything on your shit. And this ain't a lie. If God is my witness on my dead mother, I look at a bitch's credit report. Like, I don't even fuck around. Like, bitch, I don't want your debt. Because, see, this is what a lot of niggas don't know. You mentioned something very important earlier. You said student loan debt. A lot of chicks be owing $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, and they only making $40 a year off that. But they paying $800, $900, $1,000 a month in student loan debt, and they only making 40, 45.
Right.
Imagine that. I look at that shit. That shit matters to me.
It's wild because we know that not a lot of women are in STEM. You understand? So what kind of jobs you getting? What kind of jobs you really getting to pay all of this fucking money back? What type of jobs are you getting? You fucking
these bitches getting customer service jobs, nigga.
Yeah, you leaving
Walgreens clerks.
You leaving out of college with a six figure debt, with a communications degree, with a psychology degree, with a fucking degree that's only gonna get you a $60,000 job. What are we talking about? And you telling me
that's my point.
You telling me you don't need a leader? You telling me you're a strong, independent woman and you don't need? Get the fuck out of here. You need a budget, bitch. That's what you need. You need somebody to lock you down,
bro.
And so it's crazy. Go ahead,
bro. No, I'm gonna say this, and I want to put something on all these niggas' conscience that's listening to it right now, and let's go listen to the rebroadcast. Imagine, okay, and some of you niggas is guilty too. You're paying $100,000+ only to make 40, 50, 60. I can see you paying 100 to make 100. That makes sense to me. But 100 to make 40, 50, 60, that don't make no sense, man.
Right.
I can't do it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And this shit like this, why? Because I was saying earlier about like you investing in yourself and putting value into yourself is so important. Not being concerned with material things. You know,
right, no doubt.
Being more concerned with experience, wisdom, and game. You understand? Because, like I said, you could be a $30,000 a year dude, and you can meet a 6-figure chick, but she doesn't learn how to maximize her 6 figures until she meets you. Why? Because being that you've been a $30,000 dude for the last couple of years, you have to learn how to budget. Right. Because niggas, let me tell you something. You can find value in a lot of places, and somebody will look at somebody and be like, "Well, oh, you're only making 5 figures, so you're not valuable." No, imagine this: I am valuable because my low salary forced me to learn how to stretch a dollar. You understand? My low salary forced me to learn game when it comes to learning how to spend money the right way, learning how to save money, learning how to budget, learning how to get deals and clip coupons and all of that type. I know a chick. Listen to me. I know a woman out there. This chick, we went out on and this is another example about cold approaching and going out on dates and talking to people. But I'm sitting with this chick now. The date didn't really go nowhere. She wasn't really that attractive to me or whatever, but we still went out and had drinks and talked. She told me she has she works for herself, bro. She has a business where she teaches bitches how to cut coupons. Listen to me. She has a membership program where she got 10 chicks on her membership program. Each of them pay her $200 a month. And you know what she does? She researches what she calls scenarios. Do you understand? So this is an example of what she does. She'll go into the Target circular or the Walmart circular, and she'll get online and research all of the codes for the discounts, right? And she's serious about her shit. No. This shit is an operation, my nigga. So she knows like the type of groceries, the type of toiletries, and everything that you want, that you need every month to purchase for your family. So she will literally go on like the Charmin website and the Johnson & Johnson website or whatever. You understand? And get a list, like an extensive list of coupons, and email them out to the chicks in her in her email list, in her membership list. You understand?
That's
And
what's up.
even
I'm kind of impressed by that.
they're paying her $200 a month for the membership. But bro, when she's finished giving them all of the coupons that they need, these chicks are saving like $1,500 in groceries and toiletries and supplies and everything they need for their family on a monthly basis. So they're willing to pay her $200 to save over $1,000 a month to make sure their family good. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about game. Because you think, oh, well, I'm making 6 figures and I'm corporate and I'm this and I'm that. This bitch is chilling, just cutting coupons, bruh. But she's just doing it on a more intense level. But it's still a valuable commodity and she's self-employed, bro.
Doing her shit, doing her thing.
Doing her thing because she makes the money from her membership people, but she also uses the same coupon scheme that she cuts for herself. So she's saving that $1,000 a month too, and she's making $2,000 from the 10 people.
So that's like 3.
Exactly.
That's like 3 that she copping.
And that's just one hustle, bro. She told me she got other hustles like real estate and some other shit that she do, property management and shit like that. But the main
real bitch right there.
Exactly.
That's a real bitch right there. That's a real bitch. That's the bitch you need to keep in your corner, even if she like a 5. It's like, bitch, you a 10 to me. Just with your mindset and the way you think, you a dime piece to me. I'm keeping you, bitch.
You feel me?
Yes.
Yo, that weekend, she told me that she was going on a fucking ski trip, and because of all the coupons and who she knew and the connections and all of this, she was able to get the hotel room for like $20-something a night. The fucking the ski resort, the whole shit that she set up. She and bro, I'm telling you, and a lot of people don't really think. They don't think that there's value over there, but bruh, this chick is coming off $3,000 to the good off of one hustle. And she said honestly, it only take like she said it only take her like maybe 2 days to actually come up with the the coupon scheme.
Yeah.
So she worked 2 days. She worked 2 days out the month, send out the emails, and the women send her the 200. And she get all the come on,
bro, Miles. No nigga that's listening to this chat, including me, got a situation like that. so that tells you how rare it is to come into a chick that got a hustle, right? She on her grind on her own. Imagine if she had the tutelage of a nigga that was on point.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just imagine.
So this chick, she was divorced. She got a kid. Blah blah blah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt.
So, but I just say that I just bring that shit up to say there's value everywhere. You understand? People want to act like there's only value in 6 figures. There's only value if you drive a certain kind of car. There's only value if you wear a certain type of clothes. Yo, there is value everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
And the thing is, you thinking about all of that external, those external flashy shit, it limits you to the creativity. Because who would have thought cutting coupons could make that type of money a month?
Exactly. Most niggas think it'll save you $15, $20 here and there, but this chick found a way to make some real money off that shit. Like there's niggas in here who probably barely making 40,000. Right. This chick is making almost as much as them cutting some coupons.
Chilling. Working 2 days out the month. 2 days out the whole month. And she do, like I said, she do other shit. Telling you, man.
But she see, this is the chick you keep. See, a lot of niggas, they be so worried about ass and titties and the chick got to be fine and the bitch look good on your arm, but she work at the dollar store, making minimum wage though.
Right.
Okay, so what the fuck is she really doing? How she really, see what you just said goes what we was talking about earlier, where as a man, if you're ascending and you're doing something, you found a chick who she can hop on a train while the train moving. You ain't even got to stop for her. You just slow it down a little bit so she can get on and keep it pushing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because she already on a grind And if you guys are building together, you're like, this chick she already know what it is. Like, she got a good head on her shoulders. She has the right mentality. So I don't have to really break her all the way down and build her back up. Right. All I got to do is just tweak some shit to make sure that it don't go against the grain of what I'm trying to do.
Exactly. That's it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But again, man, guys, if you really want to invest in women, you got to invest in yourself.
Facts.
You have to invest in yourself. Stop focusing so much on the females and focus on yourself a little bit more. You got to focus on yourself a little bit more. You know, in this world, I was watching this Twilight Zone episode. I love Twilight Zone, by the way, but it was an episode, and the guy said to the dude, he said to it was a dictator dude, and he said, there's only two kind of people in this world. He said there are followers, there are competitors and followers. You understand what I'm saying? There are competitors and followers. Now, reason why I bring this up is because a lot of it is when you meet certain women and they start telling you about their degrees and all the shit they accomplish, they do that because subconsciously they're trying to compete with you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's not your place to compete with any woman that's trying to be a part of your life. If she's trying to be a part of your life, she has to be a follower. She has to be a supporter of yours. But that only happens when you have the mentality of, like we were talking about before, ascension and, you know, enriching yourself. You have to be enriching yourself. A woman has to see that you are taking yourself to the next level. That's how she builds her trust in you. Because chicks, their nature is to take, but you got to have something to take. You see what I'm saying? You got to have something to take. So that value, you have to be putting it into yourself. You have to be building. You have to be doing something. I got a call 773. Let me see. Hold on. 773. What's going on? Hold on. 773.
What's going on? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, is that Miles and K Zagging? Two game kings. What's going on, brother?
What up? That's Kelly Moore?
Yes, it is, sir. How you guys doing, man?
Chilling, bro. How you been? Bro? How you been?
I've been pretty damn good. Life is good. I can say that, though. It could be worse, but I don't complain, you know.
Well, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. So stop. That don't, you know, it don't help. But did you donate though?
Hell, fucking yeah, I donated.
All right, cool, man. We appreciate it, man. So what's on your mind?
Just one thing for today, Mouse.
Yeah.
That 3% woman, 10% woman.
Yeah.
And to me, because you know, I set my game up and I learned a lot of shit from you guys over the years and shit. And you know, I value myself, I love myself, and all that shit. I'm gonna put my. The thing is, because I meet women a lot, and I meet some, fuck some, charge some, quick as that.
Right.
Because my purpose comes first and shit though.
Right.
But how can you draw down getting that 10% woman? Like, for example, to me, the 10% woman is the one, kind of like April always helping Lucario out there. To me, that's a 10% woman. A woman that's willing to battle with the fucking trenches.
Right.
A woman that's willing to be in the trenches.
Right.
Because, you know, my purpose is, you know, being on my football shit, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm dating women and that shit, though, it just seems like some ain't willing to fall in the trenches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to be in the trenches with me and shit, though. But when they see the fucking MVP awards, when they see the highlights, when they see me trying out for NFL teams and shit, now they're cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? Now they're saying, go, Kelly, now I believe. I'm like, look, where the fuck was y'all at when I was waking up at fucking 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning and shit, though? It's like y'all waiting until I get to the finish line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So can you really draw that game down to getting that 3% woman that you were just talking about? One that's willing to be in the trenches with you. Because it just seemed to me like, I mean, I'm not trying to down women and all that shit.
Nah.
Lovely and all that.
Nah.
But it just seemed like 90% of them ain't willing to go through the fucking trenches.
Well, bruh, I'm gonna tell you. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, you have to understand something. The type of man that you are, and the type of man that you are becoming, you're a part of an elite small percentage yourself. You understand? And for that very reason, that type of woman that is gonna be in the trenches with you she's a part of a very small elite group as well. So you have to trying to find those type of women are bruh, it's very far in between. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. Now, my body count is 20 something, right? I have one consistent woman in my life. Right? And that's a decent percentage. That's a decent percentage. But listen to Lucario. Lucario has been with over 200, like fucked over 200 women, and has dated a few hundred to 1,000 women. Do you understand?
Right.
And at the very moment, he only has 2 consistent women in his life. You get what I'm saying?
Damn, 2.
Just 2, because you just mentioned April. You just mentioned April.
Yeah.
And she just got on the team a couple years ago. You understand?
Right.
And Lucario also has a wife, and you know, her being a wife makes her a consistent woman on his team. But the point I'm trying to make, you think about the fact that Lucario been with so many females, and I've watched him go through so many females, bro. So I know I've fucked a couple of them with him. You feel me? You understand? So where they at though? That's why when a lot of these dudes call up and they talking about yo, you know, you only been with this, and if you ain't fucked 50 women, you ain't done nothing. If you ain't fucked 100 women, it's not about body count. Where the fuck they at? Why are you on my show asking me about advice if you fuck so many women and none of them are around you now, bro? Where they at? You see what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is, if you trying to really find that chick, bro, you have to double down on yourself. Just like how you're taking a chance on your dream. It's the same way you gotta double down on trying to find the woman of your dreams. You understand? You have to continue to work on who you are and build your character, build your identity. So when you find her, she will recognize you. You get what I'm saying?
So just work on the character.
You just gotta, bro. It's one of the hardest things to do, because, bro, not to down women, but a good 99.9% of these women out here ain't gonna be shit to you. To you. Listen now. Notice what I said. I'm not just saying that women out here ain't shit. I'm not saying that, because that's too general. But what I'm saying is 99.9% of them are not gonna be shit to you and what you're trying to do and your purpose. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Okay.
Most of these chicks, you just gonna fuck, date a couple times, you never see them again. Some of them gonna hang around for a couple of months, and then you'll never see them again. Some of them might hang around for a year or two. You understand? And then it hopefully, if you can vet somebody for more than a couple years, she might show herself to be of character, to be that woman in the trenches. But bro, it's a tough task to really find a woman that's really down for you. Zach, go ahead.
Let me say this. This is what y'all have to understand. This is just my personal belief. I don't believe that any guy playing semi-pro or pro sports should be in a committed relationship, especially if you're in your 20s. I don't believe that no singer, no rapper, no rock star, no musician should be in a committed relationship in their 20s. I don't believe no actor, because those guys are on the road so much trying to build shit and do shit. Women that come into your life aren't really there to support you.
Right.
They there to benefit off of you.
Exactly.
Okay. You said something very important, Kelly. You said when you were just doing your regular football shit, your semi-pro type shit, chicks wasn't there. The minute they find out you trying for pro teams, because everyone know, even women who don't like football, they know that if you make an NFL roster, that's where the real money is at. Okay. And on top of that, imagine a chick, her to say, I am the boyfriend of this NFL player that plays for this popular team. Okay. So you got to remember, when you're trying to ascend and do shit, a lot of the chicks that's hopping on for the ride, they ain't there to help you with the ride. They there to siphon off the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Takers.
So that's what you have to understand. And I would tell you honestly, Kelly, how old are you, bro?
I'm 28.
Okay, because you're still young. Okay, in my opinion, that was a time when I was 28 when I thought a nigga my age was old as fuck. But you're still young, right? So my point is this, Kelly, is you still young enough to try and fulfill some of your dreams, some of your goals, some of your aspirations. But any bitch you meet right now is probably gonna hold you back, bro. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest, bro. Any bitch right now you probably gonna meet is gonna hold you back. So what I would do if I were you, enjoy the women, right? Enjoy the women while you can. If it's temporary, it's temporary. Now, if you meet a chick and she a solid bitch, and maybe you guys don't get into a relationship right now, but maybe 3, 4, 5 years from now, when you done doing whatever you doing and you're in a different path in your life, and you guys link up again, maybe she'll be someone you can fuck with again. But I can almost assure you, bro, that 99.9% of these women you encounter at the age of 28, these are women that you won't see 2, 3 years from now, bro, because they're gonna prove to be ain't shit to you,
right?
And they're not gonna prove to. These women won't really help you in your quest, bro. Did I freeze?
Nah, you good. Yeah. Damn. Yo, Kelly Moore, man, you got to remember there are cheerleaders and then and there are supporters. Most women are cheerleaders, bro. Most women they see you accomplish something and then they be like, "Oh, I always believed in you and good job, baby." But they're not there to fucking like do nothing. You know, they won't even fucking mix your goddamn protein shake when you come from practice. You feel me? Like
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not saying it's impossible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's impossible. But what I'm saying is you have to be who you are 100%. So when she finds you, she can recognize you. When you find her, she can recognize you, bro. Because if you're being anybody else, it's not going to happen like it's supposed to. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man. But and another thing is with what you're trying to do, bro, the vetting process gotta be like double or triple for you. So we say a year and a half. With you, it gotta be like 3 to 4 or 5 years, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Cause you trying to get on a pro sports team, like, bro.
Bro, yeah. You can't trust none of them bitches. Like look at LeBron. A lot of dudes clown LeBron because they say he could have had a better bitch, but the chick he been rocking with since high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he know her. He know her heart. He know her intent. You know what I'm saying? And he vetted her for a good 7, 8, almost 10 years before he got married. You know what I'm saying? So and even though he knew her all those years, they didn't get married until he was well into his 20s.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why he did. LeBron is not a dumb nigga.
Right.
LeBron is very calculated. If you pay attention to how LeBron moves, everything he does is calculated and thought out.
Exactly.
Okay? It's the reason why he had kids with her. They lived together. They were together. They were a couple, but he waited to marry her. He wanted to be certain because she could have been one of those, oh, he's a high school phenom. He's on the cover of ESPN as a 17-year-old. And she could have been one of those chicks that was just waiting her turn. So he made the bitch wait. I'm going to make you wait. If you waiting, bitch, I'm going to make you wait a little bit longer to ensure that you really that bitch that I think you are.
Right.
And Kelly, you ain't going to meet no chick that proves to be the right bitch for you in a year or two. As Miles was saying, you're going to have to triple your vetting process, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Well, I'm cool with the harsh I'm cool with the harsh truth. I mean, you got to use reality to set the pace anyway.
Exactly.
So I'm cool with knowing where I'm at to get forward anyway, though. But I know you got some other callers on the line. Appreciate the advice. Appreciate the advice, Miles and K-Zach. I mean, it's a harsh reality pace. It looks like I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, no, but it's not. See, don't look at it as harsh. Don't look at it as harsh reality. Look at it as just reality.
Reality.
It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yo, keep working hard, man. I really hope to see you out there on the field, man. So I could
no doubt,
man, for real.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like homie used to moderate in my chat. Oh, I used to, we used to talk on the fucking live all the time, man. My niggas scoring
no doubt.
whatever the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see that shit, man. So keep hard, keep doing your thing.
Kelly, try for the Cowboys. They need it, nigga. Try for the Cowboys, bro. They need it.
Yo,
I don't know, man. The way they look, I mean, the way I see it, if you can make it, shit, that's great. I'm pretty humble, man. If you can make it, that's enough for me. Shit. Some people don't make it. So,
all right.
All right, bro.
But y'all was part of the molding process, so y'all appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Take care, man. Be safe.
All right, Kelly.
All right. So
Yeah, too.
all right. So we got 2-4 and we got 404. 404 hangout. We coming to you. So now we looking at 224. 224. What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Miles and KZ? How you doing tonight?
What's up, man? Who this, man?
What's up, man?
This is Julian. I've been a quiet follower of you guys for a minute.
Okay.
On the Bad Boy membership, the way I've always taken it. I don't really be on the waves and in the chats like that. I just take in what you guys are saying and go ahead and put it to work, man. So
nice.
I definitely appreciate Mr. L, what y'all been doing. So
thanks.
The shit that y'all
did you donate though?
It definitely works. I will.
You see, I need you to donate, then call in though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love and I appreciate that you follow us, but if you follow us, you know that you need to donate and then call in. All right.
No doubt.
All right. So you could get on the is at the top of the chat. You could donate and then call right back and I'll answer the call. All right.
For sure.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, caller. Peace.
All right. So 404, what's going on?
Hey, morning, evening, gentlemen. Hey, I'm a little bit older than most of these young guys call. I'm 48 years old.
Okay.
But Miles, you said something on one of your podcasts.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you donated.
I did donate. Yes, sir.
Okay. And you send it what, to the PayPal?
Cash App.
Cash App. Okay, got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Appreciate you, man. So what's on your mind?
Yeah. Now, I was with the same woman over 20 years. And,
okay.
Been divorced here a little over a year now.
Damn.
I'll probably remarry about 4 or 5 years from now.
No, don't do it.
But Miles, you say, well, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on my terms.
No. Do what you're gonna do. You're going. Yeah, I'm just saying. But go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah. You said something that kind of got me.
Okay.
You said that you're a photographer, and sometimes you'll take pictures of the wedding, and sometimes the bride is not even looking at the groom. I'm
right.
Like, but dang, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Oh, no, it's just all right. So as a photographer, you kind of get used to like certain beats, like certain behaviors, like the way, so you'll see the way the woman looks at the man. If they doing their first dance and she's like paying attention to her friends and family and she's not really into him, or you tell them to kiss and she gives him like a little peck on the lips or certain things. But then I see other weddings where when I tell them to kiss, they just start tonguing each other down and I have to tell them to stop. You understand what I'm saying? Because they so in love, they just got married, they happy. So I see the difference. I see the contrast in certain relationships where I see that the female, she looks like she's more enjoying the fact that she's married and she doesn't really give a fuck about who she's married to. You understand what I'm saying? I see it. Like she's like half the damn wedding, she's over there just chilling with her friends, talking about how beautiful her dress is and shit. And the husband is over on the other side, and it just looks weird, bro. And I want to take a picture I tell them to come together for a picture. And she looked like she don't want to be there. And I'm like, what the fuck? You just got married to this dude. You don't look happy. You don't look like you don't look like you want to be there. Like during the first dance, you don't even look at this guy. You understand what I'm saying? And it just seems weird, bro. But I notice it.
Caller. Let me say this. What Miles is describing is when a woman marries you and she's not really attracted to you.
Mm.
She marries you for other reasons. And that's what a lot of people, and this is what bothers me a lot, because a lot of guys, they'll say that, oh, a man is judged on his bank account and all this goofy ass shit.
Right.
And my thing is, you will have women that will marry you because you have resources and because you're generous with them. Look, a woman will not marry you because of your resources if you're not generous with it. Okay? You got to be generous with it. Okay? So what Miles is describing is a woman who married a man that she was not physically and or sexually attracted to, but there was something other than that that made her look at him as a potential person she could fuck with that way. And that marriage is doomed to fail. She will cheat on that nigga.
Right.
Okay, at some point. Okay, that will happen. And I've seen the same thing, man. I've been to many weddings. I've been married myself, of course. And I've seen many weddings where I've seen the bride she couldn't get enough of the nigga. Like, you had to separate them. Like, okay, we got to take pictures. Okay. You got to make your rounds and see family. Okay, you got to have the daughter or daddy dance. And she want to dance with her husband the whole night.
The whole night.
Okay, that's a bitch who's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like what you're saying is, like, it's a 3-hour ceremony and she spent 10 minutes with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But she with everybody else with that nigga. That's the chick. She's more happy about the ceremony and about the turnout.
Right.
And like you said about her dress, she's like, is my dress pretty? Does my bridesmaids look good? And she don't give a fuck about the niggas, about the tuxedos. She cares more about her side of the coin and shit. But that's the chick who the wedding ceremony or the wedding or the reception was way more important than the nigga she was marrying. So Miles, I've seen it too.
Right. So yeah, so Carla, what made you bring that up?
Well, just learning now what I just want to make sure I don't make the same mistakes ever again. That's all I want to do. And enjoy myself.
So what mistakes did you say or do you think you made in your previous relationship? Because 20 years is a long time. So what do you think happened?
Yeah. I got kids. 30 years old.
Okay.
23, 15, then 9 and 10. Yeah.
Damn, nigga, you was busy, but
hey, I'm about behind the car, yo.
but what made you think? What mistakes do you think you made in that situation?
I think it's just a different era. My mom and dad been married over 50 years, and I probably wasn't probably more of a, just like my father, a provider, great provider, but not necessarily the best lover down the road. I'm gonna be honest, she didn't really like turn me out. She wasn't the best sexual partner I'd ever had, and I was probably not the best sexual partner she ever had. So I don't know if it's necessarily about sex, but then when you said that about like the bride and groom, and I'm like, well, just dang. See, I want to make sure, and I'm old, I'm sure most of your audience probably in the mid-20s, early 20s. But maybe just maybe a reference to help these young guys to recognize, differentiate love, true, unadulterated love from, a provider or whatever the case may be, some other reason. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here. Me, I love nice cars. I'm about to buy me a Lexus this week.
Nice.
I like nice, yes, sir. Tom Ford leather jackets. I love cologne. Woo. I love all that nice stuff. I'm going to enjoy myself being a single man. However,
right.
And so I'm gonna do it on my terms.
Right.
And not to say material things necessarily is gonna kind of pour the next. I'm enjoying myself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm enjoying myself, and I never thought old fat man like myself would be pulling 25, 30-year-old women. But hey, it's happening. I learned.
Hold on 1 second, caller. Go ahead, Zach.
Because you said something at the beginning of the call, but the way you're talking, you sound like you're really enjoying your newfound freedom. It's almost like you're finding yourself because it seems like you lost yourself in the marriage for 20 years, but now you're finding yourself without the bitch. Is that accurate?
That's 100% accurate. And, you know.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So why the fuck do you want to get married again?
You want to get married again. There you go. I'll see you beat me to it, bro.
Well,
so,
I will. Then now, a lot of brothers my age, a lot of my, they telling me, hey, they'll never marry again. Been there, done that. But I probably
no, call it. I don't look. I'm pro-marriage, but I'm pro-marriage for the right reasons, though.
Right.
So, because you said something very important that some guys that listened to it might have missed. You said something about your parents being married, right?
Right.
So you grew up in a household where you were very influenced by a monogamous marriage, a long-term commitment. And you also said something that was very important that goes against a lot of shit. You said that you got married to a woman that you were not sexually attracted to, and she was not sexually attracted to you, which means you had no sexual compatibility or sexual chemistry. So I'm thinking that your motivation for being married was more so about your upbringing than about what you actually wanted as an individual. Right. Can you enlighten us, please?
Brother, I really don't think it's nothing to enlighten. You said it right on the money, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Bruh, and, you don't need to get married, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You don't need to get married. You need to. If you want one chick, that's cool, but you need to let that simmer. You gotta let her show you sacrifice over time, not love, not love. You gotta let her show you sacrifice over time. That's what you gotta do. You understand? Because marriage ain't nothing for you to. It's not a plaything, bro. It's not a plaything. Giving a woman your commitment under law is not a plaything. Giving your woman your commitment just alone is not a plaything.
Yeah.
You know, and giving a woman a title in your life is a very important thing that she has to fucking earn. So for her to get your commitment under law, not only does she have to earn it, but she has to have the character to maintain it. She has to have the character to honor that shit. Because I'm letting the state, I'm letting the state and the government, because we're gonna have to pay taxes on this shit too. I'm letting the state and the government dictate a facet of my life concerning you, the woman. You understand? So you can't take that shit lightly and just say, oh, I'm gonna get married just because, this is what my mama and papa did when I was growing up. Nah, my nigga. Especially nowadays with the way these women are in this society and how things are how things have been a lot of things are not respected like they used to be, bro.
No, not. Women are not traditional. See, you got married when it was probably still a little tradition left when it comes to courting, but that shit is dead, bro.
Right.
Well, let me call it. Let me also say this. Have you ever seen the movie Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Okay. The old white guy that got out of prison first, before Morgan Freeman, he ended up killing himself, right? When he got out of prison and he got released to the halfway house, he ended up hanging himself. You remember that part in the movie Shawshank Redemption?
No, I don't, man. It's been a minute.
Okay. Well, okay. The reason why he killed himself, because he was so institutionalized. He couldn't hang with being free, nigga. Right. That's you. you like, it's almost like marriage is the institution for you, and you're institutionalized by being a husband. And there's nothing wrong with being a husband. I don't want to down nobody, you know what I'm saying, with being a husband. There's nothing wrong with marriage. I'm pro-marriage. But you're so used to your upbringing, watching your father. And now, were both sets of your grandparents on your mother's side and your father's side, were they married as well?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
See, that's man. All you seen. All you seen.
Okay,
all you seen.
I want to say this, bro. I don't want to, sit up here and talk you out of whatever it is you want for your life. What I'm saying is, just please understand that marriage is nothing to play around with, and you gotta vet the chick, bro. You gotta vet, especially you talking about you a dude that like nice things. Let me tell you something. These bitches like nice things too, and they are willing to play a role to live that life and go on that ride with you, and get themselves a Tom Ford jacket and be able to ride around in your Lexus and all of that type of shit. They will play a role.
Not me. So not me, bro. Not me. Not
Bruh.
me. Them days are gone, bro.
Okay. All I'm this nigga. All right, man. Look, you sound like you got your shit together. You know what you want. Just maintain that energy. Then you feel me?
Yeah. Have fun, nigga.
Because
Have fun.
These chicks are crafty. These chicks. All I'm saying is that they're crafty. You understand? They are very crafty. So maintain that energy. Make sure you know exactly what you want. Make sure you know exactly. Hey, let me ask you another question. Do you remember your wedding? Do you remember if your wife was happy about being married or she was just happy about the wedding? Do you remember that?
She was more happy than I am. If she was more into me than I was into her. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
So how the fuck you fuck up? How you fuck it up after 20 years, nigga?
I want to ask that nigga a question,
brother. I'm like a mule, brother. I'm I can get in there and hang in there for the longest. It's just what I do. But hey, you learn better. You do
better. Zach, 1 second, Zach. 1 second. Did she initiate the divorce or did you?
She did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
that's no surprise.
Several people I know, man. A lot of women, and I'm not gonna go into much detail, but a lot of women here in the ATL, they get you get them with a liposuction, butt injection. Take the fat out their waist and put in their booties.
Right.
And they've been faithful to their husband for 10, 15 years. As soon as they start getting more attention, bam. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's what happened?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Zach, what was your question?
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask him because he said something that caught me. He said she was more into me than I was into her. Did you get her pregnant before you got married? Nigga, it's quiet as fuck, nigga. What's up?
Yo, listen, bro. Thank you for sharing your story, man. We really appreciate that. But like I said, these women out here crafty. Keep that same energy and double down on what you want. You understand? Just like the show says, invest in yourself. That's the way that you invest in women. You got to invest in yourself. You understand, bro?
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. You take care, man. Thanks again for sharing your story. Appreciate it. All right. All right. Yo.
Do we got any other callers in the queue?
Yeah. So 224, you called him back. Appreciate you. About to answer you right now. 646. We gonna get to you. All right. So thanks for calling. All right. So 224. What's going on, man?
Hey. How you guys doing?
Yeah, man. So did you get through on the donation?
So you got the donation?
Yeah, we got it. I got it. All right. Appreciate you, man. All right, so we got your call.
No doubt. So I'll keep it kind of short and sweet. You guys kind of touched on a little bit, a couple cars ahead of me.
Yeah.
Kind of talking about, how women, they're cheerleaders as opposed to, being down there to support you while you're down and out and, go through the bad, the ugly, till you get to the mountaintop, as it were.
Right.
I guess real quick, just a little bit of background before I give the story. This past year, past couple years actually. So trying to start a business.
I'll be right back, bro.
I made some serious progress this year. However, one of the opportunities that allowed me to do that was one of the girls that I was fucking around with. She actually invested into what I was doing monetarily.
Okay.
So she volunteered. I never asked her. She said, "Hey, I believe in what you're doing. I want support. You can just pay me back." We kept it business. So, we set a contract, and, we went from there. Made some progress this year. When you're in business, of course, the blueprint 9 times out of 10 is not, laid out for you. So you got to learn as you go along the way. So started off hot. There was a little bit of a slowdown, but at the time, I live here in Chicago currently, but I was in ATL while I was doing this, and I stayed with her, which I'm sure I'll probably get some feedback on that, but that was mistake number one. However, due to poor, I didn't have a car down in ATL versus, being up here, I only saw that as my only option. Of course, with the pandemic, stuff was open down there, stuff was closed up here.
Okay.
Fast forward to now, had to make some, changes into what I was doing, trying to get things back up to speed. Where she got real antsy all of a sudden. So, at the very beginning, she was all, very supportive of what I was doing. Every single day I'm getting up, putting in work, doing this, right in front of her for her to see. Always, but her thing that got me, always, she was always wishy-washy, back and forth. At one moment she, was confident. The next moment, she, I don't know, just had these thoughts about, oh, well, what if he leaves me for some other chick, or what if he, bails out on, the monetary agreement that we made. And so long story short, I closed the vending machine deal down there recently. And so again, like I said, I'm trying to get my situation where I can be back down there as opposed to up here. So I wasn't confident about it. And I knew, that I was taking a huge risk. But I gave her the key, and she had already agreed ahead of time that, hey, I'll help you out with X, Y, Z. And so, until you can figure out how to get down here. She wanted to renegotiate the contract because I was past the deadline that, we had both set to pay her back. I said, okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I included some terms to make sure that she did what she needed to do for this deal that I closed, so I didn't lose it. Didn't like it at all. Blew up overnight. Had texted me, I think, a couple of days before, how she felt that the universe didn't reward her with financial prosperity when we were together, X, Y, Z. And so my question is this. I want to get some feedback from you guys, just kind of based off of those tidbits, off of some things that I could have done better, that certain actions that I should have taken, and then I guess kind of piggybacking off of the other caller's question. So my body count is just under 50. What I've learned, and I'm a late bloomer, so I really just started in the game about 2.5 years ago. Mm-hmm. But what I've learned in that short time span is that I've had a couple of relationships, right, in which the girls, they started out cool. They see that I have all this ambition. They see that I actually have a strategy behind what it is that I'm trying to do. They start out, hot, trying to support what it is that I'm trying to do. Mm-hmm. And eventually, give it maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years, they fall off. They can't. It's like they get tired. Oh, well, this isn't moving as fast as I thought it was gonna move.
Right.
Or like they get bored. Right. What should I do? And how should I carry myself and deal with the females that I come into contact with from now on? And just, I guess, as a caveat, I don't jump in and out of relationships with different women. I said the past two, which have happened this year and last year, were exceptions because the girls were very hands-on with what I was trying to do, mm-hmm. as opposed to, of course, the majority of women that you come across. So me, as a man, it's like, okay, I see that you're trying to help out. So, all right.
Wait.
Look.
We good.
Okay, my bad.
No, you straight. So listen, there's something that you have to differentiate when you're dealing with a situation like you're in. What's happening with you is that the women are not supporting you. They're supporting the business.
I just came in on the call and got that.
Do you understand that? Or do you understand the difference?
I would say they are supporting the financial potential of the business.
Exactly. They're looking for a come up off of your idea. They're not looking for a come up to being with you, from being with you. You get what I'm saying? They're looking for a come up from your business idea. in a situation like yours, you have to be more about yourself. Again, it's more about investing in yourself, meaning not just the business, but about you, the person, the man, who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where you need them to be more hands-on with you, like not just the business, because they're looking at you as an opportunity for a come up, bro. That's all they're really doing. I'm not sure if these women are actually interested in you. You see what I'm saying?
They're not.
When you say they should be more hands-on with me, what kind of things should they be doing?
Well, again, that has a lot to do with how you carry yourself as a man. But for example, instead of her being hands-on with the business, have her do things for you that's gonna put you in a better space so you can do your business. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, like if you have to wake up early. Excuse me. I think you mentioned something about vending machines, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's just say you have to get up early to load up the vending machines at 6 a.m. If she's willing to fucking get up at 5:30 and cook your breakfast for you, you understand? So you or make you coffee because she knows that's how you start your day. You understand? Or if you know, or maybe she's willing to make some calls or set some things up to make shit easier for you to do what you got to do. You understand? But if she's like investing in your business the same amount of money you invest in, or she has a heavy financial interest on the outcome. And another thing, these two women, how long did you vet them? Like, how long were you with them before they actually decided to help you with your business?
So the first one, this is before I, kind of follow you guys and listen to what you said before.
How much time? Just give me the time. Just give me the time. Just give me the time.
The first one, that was 3 months.
Okay, and no, so you already know about the 3 month one. The second one,
right? 6 months.
You see, that's not enough time, bro. That's not these women.
Right.
These women are just looking for opportunities to come up. They're not looking to make you a successful man. They're looking to be successful off of your idea. These bitches are just business partners.
So let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
You mentioned them, about doing certain things. Like, okay, hypothetically, you have to be somewhere, her cooking you breakfast. So both of them did all of that, and
No.
But no. There's no. You can't really refer back to that because the vetting time was too short. The vetting time was too short. They would have to be doing that type of shit for you, like I said, for at least 12 to 18 months. They would have to be in it to win it. Because look, you just explained that these girls came in, tried to help you with your business, but they got antsy and they got impatient with the return. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A woman, if she's really down for you, she's there to support you for the long haul, for at least 18 months, 2 years, 3 years. For example, Lucario and I didn't start making money off of what we're doing until fucking 7-8 years in. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit, even, so the vetting time was too short, period. The vetting time was too short.
Yeah, no.
Right. And another thing I would say too is I think you have to grow up some legs. You have to grow some legs with your business before you allow your female to have a financial interest in your business. Their interest should be focused on you, not the business. If it's such a short amount of time and they have like a heavy financial interest in your business, they're focused on their return. They're not focused on the success of you, the man. But Zag, you want to say something?
Okay. Miles, I'm about to put you on the spot real quick. Okay, now I agree with what you're saying, but I think you're a solid nigga. So I'm gonna because I know you an entrepreneur. You got your photo thing going. So when you first meet bitches,
yes, sir,
they know that you're a professional photographer, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever break down your business plan to these bitches, bro?
Hell fucking no.
That's what he did. That's what the fuck he did.
Yo, 6 months in, She don't know what the fuck I do.
That's what the fuck. That's what the fuck he did.
Like she know I'm a photographer, but she can't.
Yeah, but you ain't sit down going over the books with the bitch.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what he did, and he thought if I do this, if she contributes, then the vetting process for y'all motherfuckers listen. The vetting process is not about you divulging everything about your shit and seeing if the bitch wants to jump in and help you. Right. The vetting process is she knows a little bit about what's going on, and she wants to commit more to helping you than you commit to letting her know exactly what's going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want her to invest in you. You invested too much into her. And what happened, caller? This is what happened. They probably was like, I'm gonna hang around for a little while to see if this shit jump off.
Exactly.
Okay. And then they didn't get bored. They got tired of waiting for the money to come rolling in, nigga. Right. That's what they got tired of. It wasn't about because they weren't about you. They were never about you to begin with because you gave them too much information about what you was doing too soon. Bro, if you know anything about the streets, you can never let niggas know what you're doing. If you got a Kia cocaine and niggas see you making money, you can't say I got a Kia cocaine. You say I got an eighth. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them know you got a whole key, nigga. You can't let people know what you're doing. Right. Because if they know what you're doing, they're gonna strategize.
Exactly. And what city are you in, bro?
Chicago, but most of my business is down at ATL.
So Chicago and ATL. You're in two major cities, bro. You are surrounded by people. You are surrounded by opportunists. You understand? You are surrounded by opportunity. Yo, when we talk about the vetting process, you can't have them in a place of trust. Like you can't have them in the inner circle of trust until they're truly vetted, bro. This is what we mean.
I thought that part of when I heard about, Lucario talk about when you vet women, in my mind, part of that vetting process was, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm about. Either you're gonna jump onto, support that process, or if not,
but again,
treat you a certain way.
Again, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about value. When you say value, a lot of people think you're talking about money. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about value. These women helped you. They helped you financially. Yes, they invested in your idea. Yes.
Yes.
But how much value did they put in though? How much like sweat equity? How much did they add to the ideas? Did they help with marketing? Do you understand what I'm saying? Did they like really dedicate themselves to what you were really trying to do? And we know the answer is no, because it was only the longest time was a 6-month process. The longest time was a 6-month process. Your business needed to grow some legs before you let anybody in yet. You see what I'm saying? Especially the chick that you fucking. You understand? Somebody in the chat said never mix business with pleasure. You were still in the pleasure stages with these females. You get what I'm saying?
Somebody told me that actually there was this older lady down there who told me that she actually had peep game with the girl that I was with. We were at a event.
A woman gave me some game.
Yeah, she pulled you to the side.
Pulled me to the side. Yeah, she told me that she felt like, one, that she wasn't my type like that, and then two, of course, from a business standpoint, you just don't want to mix business with pleasure like that she could become a problem.
Right.
And of course, I definitely felt deep down that what she was telling me, you're definitely right. And of course, it came to pass. So no doubt. And just so I make sure
Do you know what pragmatic means? Pragmatic. Do you know what that word means?
No definition, but I have a general sense.
Okay. Pragmatic, when you're a pragmatic man, that means you focus on facts. Niggas that are not pragmatic, they're more concerned what could be or what should be. You're not pragmatic.
Okay.
Because you have delusions of grandeur. You were thinking about what could be because this chick was showing interest. When you're pragmatic, you look at facts. The facts is motherfuckers is grimy. and you can't trust motherfuckers with certain information too soon.
Right.
When you're pragmatic, you're not overly emotional about the situation. When you're not a pragmatic person, you're thinking of all the good things that can happen, but you're not putting any logic on it. That's what you did, bro.
Mm-hmm. And this and I want you to value this lesson, bro. I want you to really value this lesson, because what and it goes to what we talk about when we talk about the heavy vetting process. Like for example, just as an example, you guys see April MC, in the chat putting up links and so on and so forth. She didn't get the privilege of doing that until a few years in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Her and Lucario was seeing each other for at least a year and a half before she started, helping us out with as being a moderator in the stream. I need y'all to know that. You understand? You have to understand that when we talk about, like, the vetting process is the most important thing, because only after that can you put her in a serious position, because putting a female in a serious position, that's giving her a position of confidence, a position of trust. Mm-hmm. We could have had a chick putting in the wrong fucking links. You understand? Or a chick doing some old fuck shit in the chat, fucking us up if she wasn't really down for it. You understand what I'm saying? Or at least down for Lucario within this example. You feel me? But you have to understand that certain things you got to keep close to your heart, bro. You got to keep close. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women, just because you're fucking them, just because it's been a couple of months and she's still hanging around, that don't mean nothing. The vetting process is so fucking important. Seconds. It's so fucking important, guys. Right. You understand? You have to understand that, and again, investing in yourself means, in this particular situation, you want to invest in yourself. Like I said, your business had to grow some legs first. Your business had to be in a certain type of flow to where you can, after vetting her for a long period of time, you can begin to fit her in. You don't make her a fucking financial partner.
Good. Miles. He made a mailroom clerk bitch a vice president.
Yeah, that's heavy shit. That's heavy shit.
That's what you did.
You understand? You gave her a big position way too early, bro. Way too early. Like, my nigga, bro,
she deserve
10 seconds
after the vetting process, after the 18 months. You don't let her invest in the business. You let her go fill the fucking vending machine with Doritos, nigga.
There you go.
Okay.
You give her a entry level position after the 18 months or the 12 months, depending. You get me? You don't let her put money, put like investment seed money into the shit where she's literally looking at you with her arms folded like, whoa, when I'm gonna get my return back, nigga. That's not a woman. That's not your woman. That's a business partner. You understand what I'm saying? That's a chick that's waiting on her bread. Like, that's a fucking, that's the plug waiting for you to come re-up or whatever. You feel me?
No doubt. In fact, the plug got more power than you in some cases.
Exactly. You feel me? That's why she felt the way she felt, and that's why because she didn't really have respect for you. She just respected the business idea. It wasn't about you. It was about the return on the money. You get me? Yeah. This again.
So my thing is this, though, right?
Yeah.
My thing is this. You said, put your business. You put some legs on your business first. It's kind of like the football dude. At that point, once I've done that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, what's the point of even bringing somebody on when, like you said, most of the women, they just wait until you've gotten to a certain point, and then because at that point you're not really there for me.
But that's why you give them the entry level position, though. That's why you give them the entry level position after the vetting. You understand? Because after let's just say your business grew some legs and you got 20 different vending machines all around Atlanta and shit is popping. You understand? One day, one of the the dudes that fill one of the vending machines at the mall, he called in sick. He'd be like, "Yo, baby, I need you to go fill this vending machine for me real quick, or I need you to take care of this little thing for me real quick. And this is after the 12 to 18 months. And and you look at her behavior, and when she jumps to do it, I say, sure, baby, I got you. You understand? And then something else comes up, and you give her another small task and another small task. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I'm going to have you manage a couple of these vending machines that I have in the mall. You understand? And she's down for it. Now, after a couple of years now of her taking care of that vending machines in that mall, then you say, listen, I'm about to invest in some virtual reality, such and such vending machines to go into this other big new mall that they coming out with. But it's going to take a little bit of an investment. And I want you to come in on it with me. Maybe at that point you could talk about it. And even then, only let her invest just a little bit. Like if you need 10 G's, only let her invest maybe 2 G's. You understand? Not no half. Not no. Because then she goes.
So that way, if you gotta buy her out, it's a little bit amount, a little bit.
You understand? Because it's just like when a guy moves into a chick's, because you mentioned that you moved into a chick's house or some shit like that, right? Or you cohabitating with the chick.
I just stayed with her while I was
okay. That's what I'm saying. Like you're putting yourself in a position of weakness, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. What was the percentage? Because you don't have to give us no real figures, but what was the percentage that you let the chick invest in the vending machine or whatever?
It wasn't a certain percent. She just put down a lump sum amount for that just needed to be invested into the company.
Yeah, but what was the percentage though? Was there a percent? Can you give us a percentage?
No, there was no percentage. So the only aspect of the deal was that she was supposed to get that lump sum back, and then in the meantime, she helped sell some of the inventory from some of the other products that I had. She got 40% of any sales.
Fuck all that. Okay, look.
Oh man,
God damn it. Look, let me just say this, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying how I would have did it. Me personally, you should have did a personal loan. You know what I'm saying, and left your business out of it. You should have did a promissory note, because you can write up your own promissory note. You don't need lawyers. Now you can have lawyers and all that shit into it. You should have did a promissory note where she let you borrow some money and then you paid her back. You should have left the business out of it. Okay, yeah. She's not your fucking wife. That bitch don't get to fucking invest in your business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's not your wife.
Right.
You should have just did a personal loan from her. Okay, the reason why she invested in your business, because she wanted to ensure, she was smarter than you, no offense. She wanted to assure, because she thought if all else fails, I'll get a bigger piece of the pie. And at work, I can sue this nigga later on if he blows the fuck up.
Right.
Okay, she was hedging her bets. Okay, right. You were just excited to get a little bit of money to your shit and wasn't thinking about the bigger picture.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, man, look, the vetting and another thing you have to understand, the vetting process is a part of investing in yourself. Why? Because you kind of you groom the woman to become an asset for you. You understand? You groom her into becoming a real asset for you. If there is no vetting process,
how do you know you're doing that successfully?
How do you know you're doing that successfully? You just have to continuously see sacrifice over time. She has to be willing to, do things for you that are like averse to her. Like if she had a plan, like if she was doing something and then you say, hey, I need you to do this. And she said, okay, sure. I'll cancel my plans. I'll cancel my night out with the girls and I'll do this for you. But the thing is, you gotta get examples of that over time. Like for example, I was dating a girl the other day, right? We was just fucking and going out. We was just fucking and dating. One day she said she was at IKEA, right? And IKEA sells these little silicone ice trays that I like. You understand? And she said because she had just moved to another apartment. So I said, yo, they got these ice trays at IKEA, these little cheap joints. I think it's like $3 or $2 or for one of them shits. I said, yo, get me one of them little silicone ice trays from IKEA you know, and you know, I'll get it from you next time I see you. The chick said to me, I'm already online, LOL. You understand? So that means she wasn't willing to get offline to go get the ice tray for me. You get me? And when I saw that in the text, I knew that it was from that point on, it was over. I fucked it twice. We went out. We met. We saw each other twice after that, and I knew it was gonna be over. You understand? Because if I don't hold no weight in your life where you can say, well, I'm already online, but I'm gonna get offline for this nigga and go get what he asked me to get. That's like, it's little examples like that. Like you have to kind of like, you know, see where she's at. Like if she's on her way to your house, tell her to pick up a carton of milk or some shit. Tell her you need some toilet paper. Like any little thing that she can do for you, she needs to be willing to do it, even if it's putting her out of her way a little bit. You understand what even if it's putting her out of her way a lot, that's when you know that she's focused on you.
Facts.
That's when you know that she gives a fuck about what's going on with you. You understand? You fucking cooking and you cut your hand and she stops everything and she go get the fucking alcohol and the cotton swabs and the Band-Aid and make sure that you okay. Or she fucking, without you asking, when y'all finish taking a shower together, she put lotion on your back. Like just little like that.
Ooh, that's a bitch right there. I like that.
And those are just little examples that a lot of young cats might not even, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah. Some real shit though.
Like if y'all sleeping and it's a cold night and she makes sure you got enough blankets, you know, she's actually making sure we share the blanket. Little shit like that, bro. Little shit like that.
Another thing, you fall asleep on the couch and then you wake up with a pillow under your head and a blanket on because the bitch did shit like that.
You understand? You have to see that she's focused on you, bro. And what happened with your situation is that these women were focused on your business, not you. You get what I'm saying? So
their bottom line, not yours.
You have to have a level of awareness, and this is why the vetting process is so heavy. And this is why, a part of the vetting process is reminding the bitch who you are, because the more you remind them, is the more they realize what they need to do to make you a better man. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to, I guess, say, I know you talked about taking them through the vetting process. One, I guess, devil's advocate aspect that somebody did bring to me, a woman. Mm-hmm. She talked about, you know, how a lot of women, they don't want to give certain benefits, right, until they've gotten
fuck that
a certain title. With the vetting process, of course, you're not giving them that title, right, until, you know, they've proven that they've earned that. So how do you I guess not find the balance, but how do you I don't know, I guess identify somebody who is willing to wade through all of that, you know what I'm saying? Through, okay, I'm gonna do, you know, it's been 18 months, you know, I'm doing X, Y, Z and so for you, and, you know, somebody that's still willing to go above and beyond without all that. Well,
that's why you got to do it, because it's not going to be every female. That's why we talk about charging bitches to the game, bro. A lot of chicks are not gonna be patient enough, and those are the chicks that's gonna show their character. Those are the chicks that's gonna show that they're not really interested in you. That's why we make the vetting process. Right. That's why we make the vetting process so damn long, because most chicks, they're not ready to be with nobody. A lot of bitches want a husband or a boyfriend, but they're not willing to do what it takes to be a fucking girlfriend or a wife.
Right.
A lot of bitches think that just because they have a pussy, that everything is cool. Like a lot of chicks these days, you ask them, what do you bring to the table? They be like, I am the table. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, because I have no idea if you're at the table, because I haven't even told you what I do yet. And you calling yourself the table? How? That's how you know it's just because of her pussy. You understand?
Facts.
I haven't even told you what my career is. I haven't even told you what I require on a day-to-day basis, but you are the table? How?
Because you got that? You got this little pussy?
Bro, if we just started talking and I say I'm a doctor, you understand? And I make 6 figures and everything cool. So what do you bring to the table? I am the table. You don't know if I work nights. You don't know if you don't know my hours. You don't know the type of doctor I am. You don't know what hospital I work at. I could be the type of nigga where I'm flying all around the fucking country doing heart surgeries or around the world doing heart surgeries and different shit. Where I might need you to travel with me, bitch. I might need different things from you. You don't know. How are you the table? These chicks talking about I'm the table. You're just talking about your pussy. That's why they say that shit. Because you don't even know what I require of you. And again, that's why as a man, you have to work on who you are, invest in yourself. So when you know who you are, you can tell that bitch who the fuck you are. And more importantly, what you require from her. So when you ask her again, when I say to my bitch, what do you bring to the table? She'll say, well, what do you require, my king? And I will do my best to fucking fill it. I will do my best to fulfill that requirement. That's the type of thing these bitches are supposed to have. But all of them is talking about date table. No. You're supposed to say, well, what do you require? That's what you're supposed to be saying.
No doubt.
Because see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. As men, in most cases, we already know what a woman requires. She requires security, protection, good dick, right? And game, leadership. We already know what you require. Understand? Now, you know that I desire some pussy, but pussy is not a requirement. You gonna give me that shit anyway, bitch.
Yep.
You're gonna give me that shit anyway. Pussy is not a fucking requirement. Now,
pussy like breathing air.
Exactly. For you to understand what you bring to the table, you first have to ask me what's on the fucking menu. You don't know. I'm the one with the leadership. I'm the one with the vision. Just like you're the one that had the business. You just made the mistake of not vetting and letting her get too much interest in the business before it actually took off. But you were the one with the thing that they're interested in. Do you get that? You're the leader. You're the one that came to them with the idea. You understand?
Right.
They was just trying to take advantage of you. They were just trying to take advantage of your shit. But bro, you're the one that needs to let them know what you require. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
No, he allowed pussy to be his sponsor.
Right.
That's what he did.
Go ahead.
Kind of just listening to you tell it, and I'm just like, thinking in terms of the bigger picture of that kind of process.
Yeah.
And how difficult that is to find. That's just crazy.
I said it to the other caller. I said it to the other caller, bro. I said it to the other caller. All the experiences I had with women, I only got one consistent female in my life. And all Lucario has been with shit, 10 times as many women as I've been with?
Mm-hmm.
And he only has 2 consistent women in his life. You get what I'm saying? So it is very hard.
Right.
So that's why I said, learn from this. Don't beat yourself up, bro. Learn from this. But it just goes to show you how serious the vetting process really is.
What caller and anyone else listening, what Miles is really saying is that most women ain't worth more than a nut. That's what they're really saying.
A lot of them,
like,
for real.
They ain't worth more than a nut. And I'm not trying to be mean to women. I love women. I really do. But the reality of it is there's a lot of dudes that fucked up their dating game because of their behaviors. So you have a lot of women that feel entitled. Okay. And then you need niggas like us, the Miles of the world, the Carls of the world, myself of the world, where we got to try to rid bitches of their bad habits. But a lot of times we can't because they shit is so deep because they ran into so many fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? that we just got to get rid of them. Like, I can't even fix you, bitch. I can't fix you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but this is my belief. I always say that men, at the end of the day, we are responsible for everything that befalls us.
Right.
If someone stabbed you in the back with a knife, you gave them the knife. You get, like, the shit that happened to you, caller, you gave them bitches the knife to stab you in the back with.
Right.
Because you trusted. As a man, the issue is not that you trusted people. Is you trusted the wrong people at the wrong time with a limited amount of information. And that's on you.
With something very important too. With something very important, you know?
Right.
But yo, man, we really appreciate your call. We got another caller on the line. They've been waiting for a minute too. So we appreciate you sharing your story. And like I said, take the L, but the L is not a loss. It's a lesson. You got me?
Facts.
Yep, we got it.
All right, bro. Do
I
you,
appreciate
man?
y'all, man.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, caller. Be safe.
All right, thanks for your support, man.
Call us back and let us know what happened to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no doubt, man. We're gonna keep on going. You know, fucking and ducking. You know.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, peace, bro.
doubt.
All right.
No doubt.
Oh man, 646. You've been waiting a while, man. So who is this? What's going on?
Yeah, how you doing? I was about to read a bedtime story to myself.
My bad. The game is heavy, bro. We got you.
It's cool. That's a good topic you're talking about with the guy.
I know you was waiting a long time, but did you donate though?
Where I was sort. Where's the link? I was trying to look for it. Where
man? Are you on YouTube? Are you on YouTube? Go in the chat on YouTube.
Let me see, because I'm on the phone now. All
right, listen. Listen. Only because you waited so long, and because we about to go off, I'll let you rock. But you have to fucking donate, bro. This is not a game. We're not sitting here for our health, spitting this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen. I know the game. I watch you on Mr. Locario channel too, so I already know the deal. You know?
Okay. All right.
I'm not. Yeah.
All right, come on, nigga. Then.
Go ahead.
My question is kind of going off of what the last caller said. Where she has to kind of earn that position in your life.
Yeah.
I feel like now there's a lot of career women, quote unquote, who they went to college, they got their degree, and they got this position. And I feel like I feel like it's hard for those type of women to really earn that position in a guy's life, a man who actually on his purpose, because she got a career. She feel like, she already got something.
All right, yo. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't donate, so I need you to fucking get to the point, bro. Stop fucking around. What's your question?
Right. No. So my question is, those type of women, do you think it's more challenging for them to really be invested in that man? Like a man with his purpose? Because I feel like there's a lot of women who just feel entitled, and they feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's not about entitled, right? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
And I wrote this shit down the other day because I knew this shit was gonna come up, man. See, a woman needs to earn shit. A man has to qualify. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
A man's value is a man's value is not nothing for him to be entitled about, but a man's value is intrinsic, because if you just take the example of conception, making babies, right? We come first in the process. You understand? Nothing.
Okay.
A woman cannot get pregnant without the seed of a man. Naturally. I mean, yeah, we got all these different loopholes for these hoes and
all that bullshit.
But in the natural order of things, everything has to come from a man for the woman to be able to become pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, all you have to do as a man is qualify, meaning all you have to do is be a man, and your value is intrinsic. Now, the reason why I talked about the show and in investing in yourself to invest in women is that that's how you qualify. You qualify by putting the value in yourself first. You get what I'm saying? The problem with these guys is that they putting the value in the woman, and the woman buys into the bullshit about her degrees and her career and her this and her that. She doesn't understand that even the fucking education, the career that she chose, the reason why it exists is because of a man. Do you understand?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Look, the thing is, it's about bringing that woman to an understanding. It's not about being entitled. It's about bringing her to an understanding of a certain like a certain way of thinking. Because look, I'm not telling a woman.
Reality.
I'm not. Yeah, right. I'm not telling a woman to follow me just because I have a dick between my legs. I'm telling her to follow me because of who I am. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a certain level of knowledge. There's a certain way that I look at life. There's a certain level of care, thoughtfulness, leadership, concern. I can budget. I can set us up so we be in a better financial situation than we were in today. I studied personal training. I could work that bitch out. Like, it's so many different things that I can do. I can tell her about the reason why she should have natural hair as opposed to trying to wear a weave and all that shit. I can literally increase her self-esteem. You understand what I'm saying? Right. All of the advice that I spit and game that I spit, you don't think I spit game to the bitches that I talk to as well? You see what I'm saying? But again, that speaks to who I am, not the fact that I have a dick between my legs or the fact that just because I'm a man. You understand? But the thing is, that all comes from the value that I've invested in myself. And that will allow that woman to gain in value by respecting me, no matter how much money she makes. That's what I was talking about earlier, about the guy who he makes $20,000 and he meets the woman who makes $100,000. A lot of people will look at this situation and be like, what could a $20,000 a year man do for a six-figure bitch? Because he's been in a situation where he's only made $20,000, he learned how, just as in a hypothetical, he learned how to budget. He learned how to spend the money. He learned how to manage shit. He learned how to invest. He learned how to do all these different things where even though he's only making $20,000, he's saving $300 a month while this bitch is in debt by the end of the month. You understand? So when he actually gets with the six-figure chick, and it had nothing to do with the money. It had everything to do with what was going on inside his mind and how he used his game.
No fact.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why the chick needs to respect that dude. But go ahead, K-Zack.
So let me add this. I'm gonna put this on your conscience. Look at the word female. Take FE off of female. What did you got? Male. Look at the word women. Take WO off that. Men. Look at the word woman. Take W off. Man. Let me also say this. I've been in 4 relationships in my adult life, meaning since I graduated high school, including the one I'm in right now. 4. 2 of the 4 women make more money than me. And I still run my shit.
Facts.
Okay? I don't give a fuck. The woman I'm with right now, she has a bachelor's and an MBA. When we first met, she told me, I have a bachelor's and an MBA. And I told her, so what?
Right.
I was like, so what? Like, what the fuck that mean to me?
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit to me. At the end of the day, your level of education doesn't make you a good catch to me. Okay, it doesn't. Because this is what guys got to understand. Because guys, caller, maybe you're not. I know Miles is not. I know I'm not. Guys are impressed with that bullshit. Bitch, you went to college for you.
No, I'm
you
not.
Didn't do it for
I'm
me.
not.
Right.
You did it. Like, even when bitches get all pretty and they got the makeup on, you did that shit for you. You didn't do it for me. So the fact that you look good, I ain't even like, a lot of guys be admiring women's beauty and shit. I don't even give a fuck about that because I can look at a chick and I'm like, fake eyelashes, you got on some weave, fake nails, fake titties, ass shots. Bitch, you a walking lie. So to me, I'm not impressed with none of that shit.
Right.
My thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
Every man wants a woman that they believe is attractive to them. She ain't got to be the baddest bitch in the room. As long as they feel like she's attractive to me. Like, visually, I can stomach looking at the bitch. Okay? That's first. Second of all, you want a woman who treats you with the respect that you feel like you deserve. But first of all, if you don't respect yourself, nobody can respect you. Right. There's a lot of men who follow YouTube content relating to dating and relationship advice that I talk about, Miles talk about, Lucario, EO, Offie, everyone talk about. A lot of these niggas, they don't love themselves, they don't respect themselves,
Right.
none of that. And you can tell by these niggas' comments, you can tell by the phone calls, you can tell by the emails. These niggas don't love themselves. Okay? These niggas make excuses for fucking everything. At the end of the day, I said earlier when I first came on, and I appreciate you, Miles, for showing me the love, bro.
Yes, sir.
Manhood is a solo journey, nigga. It's not a companionship journey. It's not a I'm walking through life with my friend and my pen pal journey. It's like it's me by myself, nigga. You born alone, you die alone. Period. So along the way, when you're going on your journey through manhood and you're evolving as a man, you pick and choose people that you fuck with that don't fuck with your journey. I'm sure the reason why Miles and Lucario are so close is because they don't fuck with their journey. The same journey they're on the same path. So they coexist in the same realm. Okay? Anyone that goes against the grain, they get outed. Nigga, bye. You can't stay here.
Right.
When it comes to bitches, see, this is the problem with a lot of you niggas. A lot of you niggas, you require more of a man or a male to be in your life than you do of women. You give women a softer patch to roll with.
Right.
But a nigga, I don't trust that nigga. I don't know that nigga. I gotta know that nigga for like 6 months before that nigga, if I even get a drink with that nigga.
Yeah.
But a bitch though.
Oh, she can do whatever. She could invest and make 40% off of my vending machine. Like the last call.
There you go, nigga.
He probably wouldn't have trusted him in the same situation.
60 miles? I can't even talk no more because I'm making me mad thinking about that shit, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not your job to worry about how hard it's gonna be for a career woman to get with your program. It is your job to make your program solid. So when you meet her and game recognizes game, she has no choice. Do you understand? You don't have to work, bro. Let me tell you something, because I want to give you a real life example about game and how it can affect the female. Now, the woman that I'm with now, when I first met her, I was making like maybe 48 or 50. You understand? And she's always been a nurse. So for the first 7-8 years we were together, 6-7 years we were together, she always made more money than me. And then when she became a registered nurse, she made way more money than me. You understand? Now, when I got my job though, there was a dude on my job that me and him chopped it up, and he told me about a 401k. And at the time, there was this thing called ING, which is something called a money market account, which is basically like mutual funds today. But at that time, it was called money market account. Okay. You understand? Now, with the game that I had, I saw what it did for my money, and I told my girl about it. You understand? Let me tell you something. My girl told all of her fucking girlfriends about it, right? And one girlfriend in particular took that shit to heart. And she became a nurse practitioner. And anybody know anything about nurse practitioners make as much as doctors and shit.
Right here. Yep, I know all about that. Yeah.
A homegirl ended up buying a beautiful ass house in Brooklyn. And if anybody know anything about real estate, if you're trying to buy any fucking thing in New York City, that's a grip.
Yes.
But she was able.
$50,000 a year won't do it, nigga.
Right? She was able to put down a really nice down payment on a fucking house in Brooklyn, and she guess what she would do? She would call up my girl and say, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you told me about that money market shit back in the day, because all the money that I gained off of that is what I used to buy this house." You get what I'm saying? So me. Just the little. I literally was that $50,000 nigga. I literally was the 5-figure nigga, giving long-term financial game advice to these 6-figure nurses, my nigga. That's a straight factual example of what I'm talking about. So she could go ahead and say, "Well, I'm a nurse practitioner. I don't got to listen to no $50,000 a year nigga." But I'm letting you know that I was that $50,000 a year nigga, and you bought your house off of advice that I gave my girl who talked to you. You get what I'm saying? That's real facts. Straight 100% facts right now, bro. You feel me? So
and Miles,
you.
that's the difference between dick game and life game. Bitches respect life game. That's why a lot of you niggas, you don't get nothing but pussy. Hold on real quick, caller. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because Miles said some real shit. That's the difference between a nigga who can only get pussy, which don't require no real game, but a nigga who women respect and women be like, I gotta fuck with you on the strength, on the real, because you give life lessons to a bitch. Okay? When all you do is just fuck a bitch, she can get dick anywhere. Nigga, it can rain dick. Nigga, dick is like a grain of rice. Like, she can get some dick.
Right.
But can you give her a lesson that can alter her life? Most niggas cannot do that.
Right.
That's all I got on that.
But Carlo, what you was gonna say?
No. What you're saying is absolutely right. And to be honest, I went to school myself. I have my master's degree.
Good.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like, and honestly, I'm not even using it because I like to do my own thing anyway. I don't really like to be tied down to no job. Like, I just got it because, my parents happened to help me out, go to school.
Right.
But I still have my own business, my own side business. And that's what I kind of enjoy doing more.
Right.
So the point I'm trying to make is that, like, I was in a relationship for the past, 6 years. We broke up now.
Uh-huh.
And exactly what you're saying about having that knowledge that is, like, worth $1 million, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like some women, and I guess, you should understand that and charge them to the game, but I feel like a certain woman, a lot of career women, it don't penetrate their mind that
okay, bro.
What I'm saying is, like, it can help you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. What I need you to stop doing is stop focusing on the woman. The name of the show is Invest in Women by investing in yourself. What I hear you doing is you're thinking too much about what the bitch is thinking. You understand?
Okay.
I think from what I'm hearing, I don't think you spent enough time working on what you think about you.
Well, that's why I'm listening to you guys because, I really I'm trying to invest in myself, invest in, like, trying to communicate better. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to slow down.
No. Yo.
Just all across the board. You know?
You said you was with the chick. You was with the chick for 6 years.
Right. I was just reflecting on that past, just kind of highlighting something I noticed where I had certain knowledge.
Were you leading her?
Were
you leading her?
I was trying to, like.
See, yeah, you're done. You're done. There's no trying. Either you're a leader or you're not. There's no trying, bro.
No. But listen. But let me just explain. Right. I was talking, like, communicating advice. With just talking, like, with the person I'm with, but. I don't know. Just sometimes they don't want to hear that, and
listen. Listen. Yeah. Lucario made this analogy the other day. If you got a child, right?
Okay.
And you cook, you cook chicken, vegetables, and rice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, make sure you eat your vegetables, right?
Okay.
And he don't eat his fucking vegetables. He says, I don't want broccoli tonight. I want candy. Are you gonna take the broccoli off his plate and then give him candy?
No.
Okay. It's the same thing with a bitch, bro. If she's not listening to you, if you're communicating things to her that she needs to hear and that she needs to accept and work with in reference to being with you, and she's not trying to hear you, then what was your job?
Just keep it moving. Just keep improving on myself and keep it moving.
What the fuck were you doing with a bitch that wasn't following you for 6 years? The fuck was that?
Well,
you knew year one. You knew year one she wasn't following you.
I'm here talking to you guys,
bro. Yes, no. Answer me this question. Year one, was she following you year one?
Well, initially in the year one, it was more like that puppy love bliss
kind of stuff,
Exactly.
sexual, you know. So
She
it
never
was really
followed.
so,
She never followed you. Y'all niggas, the pussy was good.
yeah,
The sex was
you're
good.
right. You're right. It withered away. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, you're right.
And caller, I bet you was hitting the raw, wasn't you? You was hitting the raw, wasn't you? Was you hitting the raw?
Yes.
I know y'all niggas. I know y'all raw niggas.
Okay, so here's a lesson. Here's the lesson, bro. Here's the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to work on yourself.
Right.
Invest in yourself. When a woman, when you meet a woman, when you meet a woman,
mm-hmm.
you're, you know, of course, you gotta bring them in. You gotta date them, have your fun, so on and so forth. But little by little, you have to let them know exactly who you are. What's in their mind? Listen, what's in their mind doesn't matter that much, because you have to put what you need for them to have in their mind. You have to install new fucking software. You got to update their firmware, bro. That's what it's about. That's why you have to know who you are.
Gotcha.
You understand? These chicks are like outdated computers where they think that their degrees and all of the shit that they doing is what's important. Who's the leader of this relationship? Who's the provider? Who's the protector? Who's the one that has an idea that he's willing to die for? Me. You're here. You're along for the ride. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care how much money you make. You are along to. You're the passenger on my journey. You understand? So your six figures and your degrees, we're only going to use that to enhance what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not saying you can't have a job and you can't advance and whatever. But it's not gonna be more important than what I'm doing, because even though you're making the six figures, I'm still giving you knowledge on how to move. I'm still giving you leadership. I'm still giving you direction about a sort. Let me tell you. I'm gonna ask you a question, bro, and answer this shit honestly. Do you notice Do you notice a difference between a woman who's single and a woman who has a man?
Well, I mean, I would say a woman who has a man is probably more happy. She's probably more invested in the man.
No. I'm just talking. No.
I guess.
No, I'm just talking about on a social level and meeting them. When you meet a woman who has a man and when you meet a woman who's single, do you notice any differences? Like just like regular behavior wise or in general?
Probably the woman who has a man that she's really into. Like it's almost like she's just willing to do anything for the guy. Like
you're not listening to me. All right, I'll have to do it myself. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
Understand the question.
No. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What I'm trying to say to you, is that when I meet a woman who is single, as opposed to a woman who has a man, women who are actually in any relationship, even if they're getting abused, they carry themselves with a little bit more confidence. And you almost answered my question, because you said a woman that has a man is usually more happy. A woman that has a man is usually more happy. Okay. So yes, women in relationships, usually they're more happy. They have a little bit more confidence. They carry themselves a different way than a single chick. You understand? And what I'm trying to explain to you is that that's what being in a relationship does for a woman. It ups her status. It ups her status mentally.
Okay.
Just the fact that she could show up to the next family event with a man.
There you go.
Adds to her value in the eyes of her family, and that validates her. That gives her value in her, emotional female mind. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you have to look at your value as a man. That's how you have to see it. And that's what I mean when I say that a man, he has to qualify and a woman has to earn. Go ahead, K Zaggin.
Right. Okay.
No. I was gonna say, I did a video talking about women want to be both sexually desirable and dateable. Right. Meaning they want to be sexually desired by the men they actually want to fuck, but they still want to feel wanted at the same time. That's very important to women. And I also did a video talking about women's entire existence is based on being desired by men. Mm-hmm. Okay. For one way or another. And that's not going to be a popular type of statement because women are going to be like, oh, fuck all that. Well, if you're a lesbian, maybe that won't matter to you. You know what I'm saying? But to heterosexual women, it will. You know what I'm saying? And they know I'm telling the truth. And unfortunately for a lot of you guys, you give a lot of women who aren't worthy, you give them a lofty position in your life. And you should. And when you do that, when you give women a lofty position in your life they haven't earned, they go to the next guy with that type of mentality that they can just get something for nothing. And what happens is when they run into a sucker, they're going to get the same thing you gave them. But when they run into a Miles or me or Lucario and EO or an Offie or Steve Dean Williams, they're going to get a rude awakening. Like, what?
Right.
What? Oh, all I got is some hard dick for you. Or you thought you was going to get, a welcome, a red carpet for you, bitch? You thought you were going to get that for you? Okay. But this is what a lot of guys don't understand. And that's why I'm pro man. If men were smarter, if men were more pragmatic, I talked about pragmatic earlier, more about fact. You're not about what could be or what should be. You're about what is. This is fact. Let me move in the arena of facts. Let me not move in the arena of what could be and should be. A lot of the bullshit in the dating game wouldn't exist if niggas would handle their business.
Facts.
Period. In any bitch I passed the Miles would be on point. He wouldn't have to, now he might have to tweak her a little bit to make her more to his liking, but he wouldn't have to reinvent the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But a lot of you niggas, that's what happens.
Bro, the reason why I was saying is that the reason why you have to work on and invest in yourself as a man is that when you do that and you know exactly, and it's like I'm repeating myself, but when you do that, you know exactly who you are. That's when you can explain to a woman what you require, but you can only do that once you know who you are. You understand? You, like, for example, a company, they know exactly what they need from their employees. That's when they could tell their employees, okay, this is what I need from you. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same type of thing. So you have to focus. I hear you focusing on what's going on in the mind of the chick. You don't understand that the value that you bring influences what's going on in the mind of the chick. So therefore, you're not to be, because you called up asking me, well, isn't it more difficult for, a career chick to actually invest in a man? Why are you worried about what's going on in the mind of the female when you're supposed to be influencing the mind of the female? They want you to influence their mind, bro. They want you to. They want you to. They want you to recognize that type of power in yourself.
Yeah.
They want you to.
Right. No.
All of them do.
All of them.
And I was on.
All of them.
And I was
women want to be influenced.
Go ahead. You was asking that because.
No, I was only asking that, because I'm definitely on the road to self-improvement, which is why, I'm listening to guys like you, and and what's the name? Miles, and I don't want to leave him out.
K Zaggin.
K Taggin?
K Zaggin.
Yes, so K Zaggin. So that's why I'm listening to, you guys, because
listen, yo, stop. Did you cop the Game Kings documentary?
The Game Kings? No, I didn't. Not yet.
Oh my nigga.
Bruh. Are you near a computer right now? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm on my phone actually. Yeah.
Oh, well, bro, you need to go to MrLocario.com and buy the documentary, because you're not on the Bad Boy membership, obviously.
Nah, well, I usually call in, I donate, and then I just ask questions.
That's not gonna get it, bro, because you just fucked off 6 years of your life because you didn't understand what we're trying to teach you. You understand? So do you kind of get how valuable something like the Bad Boy membership is, or at least the documentary itself? Do you kind of get how valuable that could be to somebody like you?
Listen, you're right. I agree. I agree 200%. I agree with you.
Okay. So I need don't just watch the videos for free and then call in from time to time. You need to really invest in yourself, because you can't. How old are you right now?
No. Yeah. I'm 34.
Yeah, you in another 6 years you'll be 40, my nigga. So imagine you waste another 6 years on a bitch that's not following you. You'll be 40.
Miles.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me ask him something real quick. Let me ask him something. Caller. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are now in mid-December, roughly. How many dates? Now, to be honest, how many dates have you been on since September? Like dates with girls. How many dates?
To be honest, if I had to put a number on since September, maybe like 5, 6.
5.
And there's only
so
that.
What's the average amount of money you spent on those dates?
5 days.
You said what?
I'm sorry?
What's the average amount of money you spent on those dates?
I don't know, $10.
Okay, so that's $50.
The reason why is because
No, caller. I'm not asking you because I'm judging you. I don't look.
No.
Anyone that follows me long enough, I don't even like all them dates y'all be doing anyway. But I'm not judging you. But what I'm trying to do is get some intel.
But let me. No,
okay,
but
go ahead.
you want no dates because of the pandemic, most of them came to my place. I have my own place.
Okay.
You know,
okay, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. So
right.
you know, so they come by me.
And what happened?
Yeah. That's
you
why
ordered food and stayed in? You ordered food and stayed in? What'd you do?
You know, well, usually I have food because I live by myself, so I usually have food anyway in the house. So I just do something up from what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And what happened? What happened with the date? What happened with the date?
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What happened on the dates? Yeah.
Well, sometimes I might go. For example, I live right by the park, so I may just use the park as a nice little date, quote unquote. But it's a nice experience that's free. So I use that as like a date, and then I'll come back to the house because I live right up.
And what happens? What happens when you come back to the house? What happens?
Well, you know, what happened after? Well, 90% of the time I'll smash, but you know, it'll be some of them who given a little trouble, and I won't really smash.
I don't like the way you answered that, bro. You weren't very confident about the way you answered that shit. Like you just now. I'm not saying that you're lying, but I'm saying you don't sound very confident about the way you answer that shit.
No,
go ahead though.
Listen. It's facts. Like,
what the fuck you laughing, nigga? What you laughing for, nigga?
Here. Say that again.
I said, what the fuck you laughing for?
No, I'm not laughing. But like the fact is, you know, not everyone I'm smashed. Some of them is going to be a little bit more difficult, and it's cool. Right. But most of them I do smash.
Bro, everybody go through that, bro. Look, caller. Nobody bats 100 for 100. So nobody's judging you. So, look. I need you to relax. Okay, we're not judging you. No one is judging you.
No.
Okay. No. Hold on. Chill for a second. Yeah. No, I'm not asking you the question. Hold on, caller. I'm not asking you the question to put you on the spot to judge you. Okay, I'm asking you the question because I want to see where your mind is at, where your head is at. Because this is what a lot of guys that have problems with women, their mindset and their head is in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to see where yours is at. It's not about caller. Hold on real quick.
Right.
Listen to what I'm about to say. And then I'll give you the floor. A lot of guys make the misleading thought that the more women that they fuck, the better game they have. And that's not true. You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense. Yes.
Okay, it's not about how many caller, because if I tell you I fucked 150 women, right? And I make some videos where I sound convincing, you probably could believe me. But you don't know for a fact how I fucked those 150 women. You don't know if I paid for it. You don't know if I just got gifted some pussy. You don't know if them bitches was fat and beluga whales. You don't know. I just gave you a number.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, so a lot of guys, when they say, "Oh, how many bitches did you fuck?" and as you tell them, "Oh, I fucked 300," they're like, "Okay, I believe you. You're my dating coach now." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No. Okay. When it comes to a guy having game, right? Having sex is cool. But what it's really about is how compliant and how cooperative are those women? What are they willing to do with you and for you beyond just fucking you? A lot of guys that give so-called dating advice on YouTube, they don't have women in their life past a week. What does that tell you, bro?
Man. But anyway.
No, you make a good point.
Yeah.
Nah, you make a very good point because there's a lot of coaches where, you know, they go off of just their status, quote unquote status, you know, their body. And the woman, you know, I guess not high women that think highly of themselves, they'll just fuck those guys because
Again,
you know,
hey, yo. What's up with you and worrying about what's going on in the mind of the female? What's wrong with you, bro?
Not what you're talking about. No,
No. What am I talking about? No. Stop talking. What am I talking about? You just said that these guys, they talk about their body count, and these are women that don't have high opinions of themselves. Why do you continue to show that you're concerned with what's going on in the mind of a female? You're not getting the point that
No, I didn't finish my sentence. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that just because those guys get women, it doesn't mean that they have game. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but no, you could have just said that though. You could have just said just because they get women doesn't mean they have game. You could have just said that, but your words were those guys fuck a bunch of chicks, and a lot of those chicks may not have had high opinions of themselves. Again, you keep going to that part in your thought process where you seem to be worried about what's going on in the mind of the female, and I'm trying to get you to come around to the idea that what's going on in the mind of the female is almost irrelevant. Why? Because it's your job to influence what's going on in the mind of the female. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, that makes sense.
Your language exposes you, bro. The things you talk, the things you think about exposes you. Earl Nightingale says, what a man thinks is what he will become. You keep worrying about what's going on in the mind of a female. You have to understand that your power influences that. So what's going on in the mind of the female is irrelevant to a certain extent.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? Okay. You have to realize your power. Yeah. You have to understand that the only way to invest in a woman is to invest in yourself. And I'm going to just end the show there, man, because it's going on to 3 hours. So and one more thing. I want you to get off the fucking phone and don't donate. Go buy the fucking documentary right now. Right now.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Do it right now, please. Because I'm not asking you to do it for me. I'm asking you to do it for yourself, bro. I'm so serious. Because I want you to remember. I want you to remember that you're the one who wasted 6 years of your life with a woman that wasn't really fucking with you, that wasn't really following you. You get me?
Right.
That's where it's at.
Exactly. That's fact.
So I need you to go get the documentary, bro. I need you to go get the documentary. Not for me, but for you. All right?
No, exactly. It's definitely for me to improve, be a better man, and be a leader.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So thanks for calling and donate next time. Don't fuck around.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, appreciate the tough love. Appreciate both of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, have a good night, man. Be safe.
No doubt.
Woo! Damn.
Internet tripping like a mother.
Zach, let the people know where they can get you, bro, because it's...
All right, so real quick, y'all know Kzaggin, Kzaggin 20. All right, you can get me on the gram that way. You can get me on YouTube that way. On Facebook, it's going to be Kerry, my real first name, Kerry, Kzaggin, without the 20, though. It's going to be Kerry Kzaggin, that's it. But also, manhoodistheskillset.com. Check a nigga out.
All right. Yeah, man. So y'all go follow Kzaggin. He got some good videos. He got some good points. He know that real game. He's experienced a lot with these women. He's been married, he got kids. You know, that's the type of dude that you want to learn game from. Somebody who's actually been in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Not these
fucked up, twisted up, turned out, and thrown out.
not these fucking young niggas claiming to fuck 100 bitches and we can't find not one of them. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is looking for a bitch in the daytime with a flashlight talking about their dating coaches and they fucking, oh, my body count is this and my body count is that. Fuck out of here.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on them fake ass
Whatever
niggas.
it is, but if you ain't really learned nothing and you poisoning the minds of the young gentlemen trying to learn, you're still fucking up. So fuck out of here. But anyway, somebody what's the difference between the Bad Boy membership and the Patreon? The Bad Boy membership and the Patreon, the difference is content. The Bad Boy membership has the 45 to 90 minute programs, audio and some video programs that give you step-by-step instructions on how to up your game with a whole host of different topics. And there's over like 90 different programs on there now because Lucario puts a new program on there every month, like clockwork. You know, shout out to him. That brother works really hard, man. And then the Patreon is the when you go on the Patreon, what you could do is you listen to the Bad Boy Show. So the Bad Boy Show is basically a podcast that Lucario and I do every weekend, and we talk about current events and how it relates to game. And then we also have a separate topic. And usually the show is about an hour to an hour and a half. And, you know, like I said, we chop up game on current events, and then we also chop up game on a particular topic. So that is the difference between the Bad Boy membership and the Patreon. And on the Bad Boy membership, you can view the Game Kings documentary as well. You understand? Okay. So, yeah. And
let me say this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Miles, this is some true shit. For anyone listening right now, and for anyone who's going to hear this upstream, if a dating coach, a so-called dating coach or dating advisor never mentions the Game King to you, he's a hater. Whether he's on it or not.
Facts.
Whether he's on it or not. It don't matter. I'm not on that shit, okay? But I support my niggas, though. So right. if a dude never mentions it, because it's one of a kind. Right. So if a dude... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, and I appreciate you, Zach, but it's not even necessarily about supporting us. You understand? The idea of the documentary is heavy because we're literally defining game, which has never been done before. Because, we have a whole bunch of guys producing content, and most of you niggas is calling it RP or red pill content. But what a lot of cats don't realize is that at the very bottom line base level, we're all talking about game. You understand what I'm saying? But go ahead, K-Zach, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that all you have to do is listen to snippets of it. And any guy that calls himself a dating coach or relationship advisor, they would know that shit is the truth. Fact. So if they don't at least give some type of level of credence to these niggas and be like, look, I'm not on that shit. I didn't get paid to talk about that shit. Y'all need to check that shit out. These niggas is some fraud niggas, in my opinion.
Right.
That's all I got to say on that shit.
Yo, thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, man. But so check me out on Instagram at Miles in the Game, THE in the Game on Instagram, and go to MrLucario.com to get the Game Kings documentary, or you can join the Bad Boy membership and get the Game Kings documentary basically for free. We got a sale coming up for the end of the year. What else? We got that. And then check me out on YouTube at Miles Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? And thank you guys for rocking with us, man. We really appreciate you. Thanks for all the callers. Thanks for everybody hanging out in the chat. You know, shout out to April MC. Shout out to Lucario. You know, shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate it. And, you know, that's it, man. Thanks a lot. All right. The truth is inside you. Peace.